Is it doing anything? Are we showing up somewhere? It looks like it might be connecting. The question becomes, oh my God, it's fetching a video stream on Facebook. This may actually be happening. There's audio rolling in here. YouTube is rolling. Monica, I see us on there. I think we're there. I'm going to hit go live. Good morning, hello, and welcome to the K92 Mornin Thang. I think we're live, and you're on like a couple minutes early because we are testing out new video things to see if we are actually live in a bunch of different places at the same time. My God, it says we are live right now on YouTube as well, and we're probably live on Twitch, but I'm not allowed to check it here. But it looks like we are actually live everywhere. So good morning, Nikki. Good morning, Kelsey. Look at that. You get like pre-show. We're getting the show ready here right now. I'm going to fire up the news. But I was testing it out because we are adding a couple different video platforms today. And I needed to make sure they actually worked. So that's what we were doing. Hang on while I hit this news button.
WFIR
right
Newsroom, I'm Shelby
flowing right now. Good morning, Alonzo.
President Trump's embrace of Russian President
Kelsey.
Vladimir Putin and questioning of American intelligence findings of Russian election meddling capped the European tour marked by criticism at home and abroad. Trump returned to Washington last night as Republicans joined Democrats in rejecting his decision to side with a longtime foe on foreign soil over his own government. The president's performance was assailed by some Republicans as shameful, disgraceful, and weak. Police seized large amounts of marijuana, firearms, and ammunition from a northeast Roanoke home not far from where 19-year-old Jacob Aldridge was shot. On July 10th, officers found the teen in a 2004 Mercedes-Benz with a gunshot wound to his head. He died 2 days later in the hospital. According to search warrants, police also found cell phones, ID cards, and a white powder substance in the vehicle and in the house. An employee at Georgia Pacific's Big Island Mill received a laceration to his arm around noon Sunday. The employee was transported to a hospital in Roanoke for treatment, then released. The incident is under investigation. Checking the K92 weather, showers and storms today, high 86. Partly cloudy tonight, 67. Sunny tomorrow, and a high of 85.
So good morning, all. What's up,
WFIR
Chris?
Newsroom, I'm Shelby Self. You're up to date on K92.
Here it goes. Getting ready. Hot list. Here we go. Get that ready there. Hey, hey, hey. Oh my God, the band is back together. Hey! It's Tuesday!
How y'all doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing all right. I mean, I've been here. So I was like...
Monica ain't been nowhere. Yeah.
I haven't. I was like... And yesterday, I even tried to get you in early.
Jeez.
I know, my bad. I apologize for that.
Freddie Mac.
Oh, yeah. She told me about this.
Welcome back. We'll get into your honeymoon. I haven't even talked to you since you went on your honeymoon. It feels like 50 million years ago.
I know. You sound different.
Do I?
Yeah, you have like a different voice.
Is that what it...
It sounds a little higher.
My voice sounds higher.
Yeah, yours too, Monica. Maybe it's my headphones.
I think it's the headphones because everyone sounds a little weird.
It just sounds different.
Okay.
Everything's...
Yeah.
It sounds new.
Because I would appreciate things like, hey, you sound tougher, or you sound more manly. But
No.
you sound higher.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Fred, how was your honeymoon?
That sounds good.
Yeah. So what Monica is referring to is, and why? Why is it so hard in this world? I try to keep everyone informed. I try to keep everyone on the same page.
Yeah.
Nobody listens to me.
No.
I tell the whole world, I'll be back on Tuesday. I'll be back on Tuesday. I'll be back on Tuesday. So who calls me at 5:30 in the morning yesterday? Hey, Zach, where are you?
My bad. I forgot. I forgot.
She said you sounded like you were still drunk or...
Well, I didn't say drunk. I said he sounded tired.
I was asleep.
You said, hi.
And because I saw the phone, I hear it ring, brr, brr, it is loud on my nightstand, it is vibrating, all of these things. Good morning, by the way, the K92 Mornin Thang is live, and you can catch up with us. You can hit us up at 52353 on the text. Who are you people? We don't know anymore. And exciting news, if you want to watch us streaming live video, it is now live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch all at the same time.
We're everywhere.
Look at that.
Everywhere, I think, as
Up and
best I
running.
can tell. It looks like it's up and running, so however you want to consume your thing for video, you can do that. K92 Mornin Thang on YouTube, Twitch, if you're 9 years old and that's what you like to use, or the usual Facebook Live video feed. We are there. But yeah, I see Monica Brooks on the caller ID.
You just roll your eyes.
My initial thought was just send it to voicemail. But I thought, okay, maybe there's a problem,
Yeah.
She needs me. Super Zach must come into power. But I wanted her to know that she was waking me up. So I didn't turn on my, hi, that kind of voice.
No.
I made sure to let her know she was waking me up. So I answered the phone. I said, yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
You weren't going to adjust or make any...
No.
You're just going
I
to
was
answer
like-
how
No.
you are.
Because I knew I was going back to bed. So I'm not waking up the voice because that's going to wake up everything else. Not doing it.
I know.
And Monica says, hey, Zach, where are you?
I was kind of loud with it. I'm like, where's Zach?
Sleeping. What? I thought that was tomorrow. Are you going to be in today? No, tomorrow. You coming in tomorrow?
Really?
What?
Yes. Tomorrow.
That's the
I said, all
worst.
right, or bye.
Now, what would you assume at that point the conversation would be?
Okay, sorry to wake you. Bye.
Bye. Yeah,
What did I say?
that's what you would assume.
What did-
Monica
what
starts telling me the story of Monica. She goes, oh, okay, because I've been up. I already went to the gym today, and I was working out.
She didn't tell me all
Oh,
that.
I didn't realize I did that.
She
My
didn't tell me
bad.
that part
I
of the
didn't
story.
even think about
And I
it.
thought to
Wow.
myself, this is why Monica's mother hangs up on her every day of her life, because I almost did the same thing. I almost went and hung up
Yeah,
and
I
walked
call-
away.
I call my mom around like 4:30, 5 o'clock every morning.
But she's awake, right?
Not,
she
well,
wasn't
once she
awake now.
calls, yeah.
She was awake when I woke. I
I
called her
thought
this
she was an
morning.
early riser. Okay.
Well, sometimes she's up, like she's still up, like she's watching movies. But other times she's asleep. Like today, she was asleep. She was like, "What's going on? I said, "Well, I didn't
Oh,
really
my
want
God.
anything. I just wanted to say I'm heading to work."
Wow.
Yeah.
I went to the gym already and I worked out. Like, cool, shut up.
What?
It's great.
I forgot all about that part.
And I haven't seen Fred yet. Don't care. Doesn't matter.
I said, I said, I haven't seen Fred. Let me text Fred. I said, I'm going through what I'm planning on doing, like almost my agenda for the day.
All right.
So-
She had to
What's
lay it
that?
all out.
Just
She
a heads
had to
up,
tell somebody.
Monica Brooks is, I believe, you're going to the beach in August, right?
Yes.
I'll be waking your ass
No,
up. Just
no,
get
no.
ready. No. Hey, aren't you back today?
She texted me at 5:42 yesterday morning. Didn't know Zach was off today. LOL. He probably told me, but I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did tell me.
Fred,
Back.
we're
I'm like,
calling her every day of her vacation.
I
Is today the day you're back? Is it today?
This is a
Yeah.
brain fart.
Well, we're
Yeah.
back today. We are live and we are brand new. Brand new Anger Diary on the way at 7:15. The long road trip.
Oh.
Because I was on a long
Yes,
road
you
trip.
were.
So we got to get into all that. I was at the Taylor Swift show that they've been talking about in the dirt.
Oh,
I was there.
you were there to
Yeah,
witness some
this
stuff.
I saw some things go down. Freddie
Ah.
Mac got married, went on a honeymoon, all those things. Is he still married? I have no idea. I have not spoken to you since your honeymoon, and I'm going to pat myself on the back for that too. Hot list is next.
All right, well, G-Eazy, he decided to get his rebound on.
Oh my God, I'm worried.
Which is okay, but
No, it's not
with,
okay.
With who?
It is
It
not
a
okay.
problem. It's not okay with who.
I'm
who
worried
he's
for
messing
her.
with. All right, and you be sued for something that almost happened? We'll talk in the hot list.
Ya buddy. Yabo Debo. Labo Debo. So here we are, y'all. Yes, Kelsey, it probably did sound like Elmo a little bit. That's okay. She gets what...
I forgot all about that. Yeah, I was like, I went to the gym this morning already, and
Monica, shut up. Thank you. Thank you.
I
Shut
didn't
the hell
realize
up.
I was just still talking, and I'm like, oh, yeah, he's sleeping. That's right. Back to sleep you go. Should you have that green on?
Wow. I don't know anybody that thinks like you.
Dude, nobody thinks like Monica.
It'd be like,
And sometimes Monica doesn't even think, but nobody even doesn't think like Monica doesn't think.
I'm thinking like, damn, like, I feel bad for the guy. Monica's like, we should maybe it's because he's
Sup, Gerard? Sup, Josh? Charity? Braun?
It's his fault.
Alicia?
I didn't say that.
David?
Oh,
Chris? Tiffany? Everybody?
It said leaky. I need to line that cup.
You're leaky. Hello, leaky.
You have to.
Fleeky deaky.
Oh, you can make your cups.
Yeah. You're supposed to line it up, and I did not. Otherwise, it will leak.
And this sucker through my mind.
This is already leaking on my paper.
You and I.
I press it down.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure
Yeah. Yes, pressed. Mm-hmm.
You gotta line it up with what? A little
Mine.
Yeah.
Hello to the YouTubers as well, whoever's
Otherwise
out
it'll
there.
just leak
I don't
everywhere.
know.
that trick you just discovered for the remedy?
No, Zach was the one who was talking about it.
I didn't know that was like
The cup, how you have to line it up.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, somebody told me that. You gotta line up the cup. Line up the cup! Line up the cup! Here we go. Hey, Zach, you coming in today? No!
Oh, well, I went to the gym this morning. No. All right, so you know that K92 artists G-Eazy and Halsey, they have split up.
They broke up, yes.
They're broken up, but we don't know what happened exactly, but Halsey did leak some details while on stage in Atlantic City. She said that, she learned 2 lessons from the relationship.
Uh-oh.
She said, I learned that it's okay to be alone, and the second lesson, don't sleep with your ex. Which is saying that G-Eazy is back with his ex, Demi Lovato.
Well, they were together?
I didn't even know they were together.
That's his ex. That's what they're saying. And they've been spotted out holding hands.
Wait.
And where this could take a turn for the bad is that he was arrested back in May.
He's a cokehead.
Yes, for having cocaine.
Right.
And you know that she had issues with drugs and alcohol in the past, and she recovered from that.
And recently, she went back.
Well, allegedly, yeah.
Well, this is a setback.
She did, right, yeah. She had her new song, Sober, and she's not.
Yeah,
So
I am worried
he's
for
a
Demi
setback.
Lovato. I don't think she ever dated G-Eazy. I think you made that up. I don't know what you're talking about
Well,
there.
she said don't sleep with your ex. So people were, I don't know.
He might
I don't
have
know, they might
slept
have
with
some history.
Some other
ex.
person, yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know if
Okay.
it's Demi
Well, are you
Lovato.
upset if that is his
jealous.
ex?
I follow Demi Lovato, for work exclusively. That's
Yeah.
all. And I don't think they've ever been linked as dating, but I'm worried for her because she is a recovering addict, and she don't need to be hanging out in no nightclub at 1:00 in the morning with a guy who's been arrested for cocaine a couple times,
Yeah.
or dealt
It's
with cocaine.
bad.
They had that whole video of him and Halsey doing cocaine on a boat. That's not good for her.
It's not.
No.
I think she's off the
No.
wagon. I really do.
She says it was. Or
Well, she said she had a
Well, she's
relapse.
back with him.
But I think she's off.
He's
Right.
recently arrested for drugs.
Right. You don't
and
want to
they're
be
saying
around an enabler.
Yes.
If you're trying to be sober.
Right. It's
That's
why I
the-
said,
that's the
even though I love Demi Lovato, if she was interested in me, we could not have a relationship together because I drink too much, and that's bad for her. And I care about her, Fred.
Oh,
Oh
you
my
might go for
God.
her.
Yeah, I'm an enabler, so
That's
I
what it is.
would have to let her go. But G-Eazy, he doesn't care. I don't like that guy.
No,
Nah.
up to no good. All right, so moving on to Jeopardy host Alex Trebek. He's being sued for something that almost happened. So woman almost happened. A woman said that she was walking in the neighborhood while he's walking his dog, and his dog lunged at her, which caused her to fall. So now she wants to sue him for physical, mental, and emotional pain because it's affecting her ability to work.
Because the dog lunged
The dog
at her.
lunged at her. Didn't bite her. Almost attacked
Almost.
her.
You know, what neighborhood
Almost.
was she in?
It's Alex Trebek.
was
It's a
Alex
nice
Trebek?
neighborhood.
This has to be a really nice neighborhood. I imagine a community with a gate, a security guard, and all that kind of stuff. If she's in the same neighborhood, how is she suing him?
She's saying that she was walking her yellow lab
Okay.
past his home.
Labs are kind of notoriously barky and lungy.
Yeah, but she
In a
said
fun
that
way,
his
though.
big black dog ran on his property towards the fence and
Mm-hmm.
almost attacked.
But
Not
also
that-
at a
lunged,
fence.
Yes.
So also at a fence.
Whoa.
But she wants to sue.
Yeah.
But she fell
All right.
over.
Well,
She
you know
fell.
what? I think
she was scared.
she is within her rights to almost sue. I think that's where she's allowed. She can almost sue for this almost incident.
Work on your
What
balance.
did you
there,
say
sweetheart.
about if you lose your lawsuit, you need to go to some kind of island or something?
In
What'd you
Zach
say?
America, when I'm in charge of everything, you are allowed to sue for anything. That's fine. And which clearly we are anyway. This is America, and it's a free world, and you're allowed to sue for for anything you want. But if you lose, you go to jail. So you have to really decide if it's worth it. So on these frivolous lawsuits, you want to sue because your coffee's too hot? Well, you just better have a good case.
Is it worth the risk?
That woman, she would have been okay.
But she fails that.
And the dog was fenced in. Yeah, it's not like his dog ran across the street at her and made her fall.
She just walked in her yellow lab.
Get out of here.
Like, oh my gosh.
Let's talk about happier things. Freddie Mac had a honeymoon. Let's get into that next. I mean, I haven't seen you since your honeymoon. And also, I would like to congratulate myself as part of that as we get into it next.
You gotta take credit.
I'm not taking credit for your honeymoon. I'm just taking credit for my behavior. That's all. You're welcome. Okay. We'll get into all of it next on the K92 Morning Thang. How's the sale and fair going? Over. That's how it's going. Hi, bro. Hi, bro.
But it was Tyler Perry that said, if you come into money, you make money or whatever, always have a large amount of money put to the side for lawsuits.
Zoila, good morning.
Have that lawsuit money always ready.
Kelsey, no, she does not do that.
Yeah.
Almost attacked. I banged my leg.
It's almost like, how do you even know that's... Unless Alex Trebek was standing.
Oh, I know what it is. I don't have the right sound plugged in. Hang on. That would be why, Josh, pardon me, because I don't have the thing. It's been a hot minute since I've done this, so give me a minute.
Oh, I don't know where that sound thing is.
Oh.
I didn't see it in the office yesterday.
Up in a minute.
I think it's in the FIR studio, but I didn't look. I just saw that it was not in the Thang office.
First look at what? What are we looking at? Oh.
I'm out of sorts because I had to set up 247 different things today. So, when I plug this in, then you'll hear what you're supposed to hear, Josh. There. All right. There we go. Now we're back. We're back to the other way. So that's that. Sorry about that. I done forgot.
Excuse me.
What is that? Stupid bed.
Morning something?
I don't know the Rising, maybe?
Yes.
No.
It's not like an animal.
Forest Dawning. There it is.
Dawning. That's what it was. Dawn, morning. That's what I was thinking.
I told Zach in emails, I couldn't remember if we talked about your honeymoon or not. For some reason, I couldn't remember. Everything's just been.
You can hear us. That's you can't hear the rest of it because you're not allowed to. That's all it is. So,
as a show?
But you can hear us. You just can't hear the other background noise because you ain't allowed.
Nah, we didn't talk about it either.
Oh.
We didn't do it. We didn't do it at all. No. Almost forgot it happened. No. I'm just kidding. Yeah, when I got back, he was gone, and we didn't do it together.
Stand by. K92 Morning Thang. We live. We're here. All three of us.
Three of us.
We got the band back together, man. Woo! I think we were apart about as long as Guns N' Roses was. Good Lord.
I know.
On the road again.
Freddie Mac went on his honeymoon. And then I left after that.
Yeah.
We've just left Monica here over and over again.
I was like, I can't remember what happened. What was the last thing we talked about? I don't know. And I was like, did we talk about the honeymoon?
No.
It was like, no, we didn't. No, we didn't.
And I love how Monica sends me show ideas. Fred and something like, Justin Bieber got engaged. Like, that was a week ago. Who's going to talk about that now?
Well,
come on.
Congrats to him. They seem happy. He still has that tattoo of Selena Gomez on. So that's kind of a thing.
That is ridiculous.
I mean, yes.
Yeah.
So good morning to you. You can always text in 52353. That's the text. You can also hit us up on our live chat. So we are live video anywhere you want to be. So K92 Morning Thang Facebook page, YouTube channel, or our Twitch channel as well.
We all over.
Any of those three. They're all on there. So pick whichever one it is you like to use, and you can use that. Somebody's saying, well, Demi Lovato has a song about relapsing. I know. That's the one that she has. out.
That's
right
why we're
now.
thinking she might have done that.
But in that song, it sort of implies I had a relapse. But I think she might just be off the whole clean thing right now. She's hanging out with dudes that enjoy cocaine. Someone also asking if we can start streaming live on MySpace. I'll look into it. I don't know. Can I add it? We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Last week I did try to just go to my MySpace account, and all of a sudden these random ads started popping up. I'm like, oh no, there's a virus.
See?
Yeah, so
there you go.
Be careful when you go to MySpace.
You might as well download LimeWire.
Yeah.
Try and get on MySpace. Just give your computer a virus. Here you go.
Yep. Monica does all of this on her Crackberry also, in case you're wondering.
Crackberry.
It is all right there. Freddie Mac, you went on your honeymoon. What feels like a year ago.
It feels like a long time ago, but it was, 2 weeks ago? It feels like a long time ago, but it was great.
Okay. And you went to Florida, to the Panhandle, that Destin area. Are you still married?
I'm still married.
Okay, congratulations.
Yes.
Congratulations to you. Also, congratulations to me.
Okay,
What's
how?
that about?
Because I didn't bother you on your honeymoon the entire time.
Yes.
And
up
I told
until the
you I was
very
going to
last
try.
minute. I'm on my way to the airport, and Zach did call me. No.
Work-related, but it was to make sure you wanted to interview Pauly Shore when you got back, which you guys did. I saw. That worked out well. That's on our YouTube channel if you missed it, or Facebook, wherever it is. And you hadn't gotten on the plane yet.
True.
So your honeymoon hadn't started.
I was still an hour from Charlotte or something like that.
Exactly.
So he called me at the last
You weren't even
second.
at the airport, so that doesn't even count. But outside of that,
I didn't hear from
I
you.
didn't contact you at all?
No, you didn't bother him.
I talked to Monica a little bit.
Yeah.
That wench, I know. She bothers everybody on their trips.
It was really, I think I hit her up. Yeah, that's why, because the water pressure, and we know how Monica loves good water pressure with her shower and the sink and things like that. And so,
wow, yeah,
it almost blows your skin off. So the water pressure wasn't as great as I would like it. It was good.
Not good enough.
Right.
Not like
not good
I
enough.
wanted to just, blow my skin off.
Wow.
It was
you
not
didn't get that. You didn't get a wow. You got okay.
I was like, all right, okay. That's not bad.
But we did actually follow your honeymoon because I was snooping on your Snapchat and Instagram, and I gave updates. That's what it was.
Fred,
that's why we talked about it.
That's why Monica feels like we already talked about your honeymoon, because when it was that Monday of your honeymoon, so you had been there for about a day and a half, Monica and I were here, we were on, she proceeded to pretty much give me a blow-by-blow account of everything you had done on your honeymoon. She knew the restaurants you had been to. She had been on a tour of your condo. I mean, she had seen she told me everything.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I did put a lot on social media because I just wanted to share with everyone. I wanted you to see how beautiful it was. There was a lot that did not go on theirs, but I mean,
I
wasn't. Well, no, not like that.
That goes on Freddie Mac's RedTube.
He laid that towel down on the beach.
That's not what I meant.
Don't mind those little crabs, babe.
Sorry.
You can follow him at Freddie Mac Bow Chicka Wow Wow.
Ow.
0619. Yes. No, it was a great time. We had a really good time, and I've never seen water that blue. I got to put some pictures on my Instagram, like not just the story, so you can see. But the water was so blue, just relaxing. I had an umbrella at the beach this time. It was set up for us. You
didn't drown?
I didn't drown.
Good things.
I didn't. I had to think about it. I had to remember. I did get out in the water. I got way out there too.
Oh man, like to your waist?
Above my waist. I got up. The water's up to my neck.
And then did a very nice lifeguard drag you back in and save your life?
I went out there willingly. There are no lifeguards on duty there. Huh?
Oh, so Katie
was with me.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
I knew she had to be.
She
right
held
there.
my hand.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did
I wasn't alone.
Did you have a noodle or anything?
No,
like that?
I didn't have anything. I didn't have a noodle.
You just had his umbrella.
Oh my God. I just had the umbrella, but
you
that was way
risked
over
your
on
life.
the beach.
We almost lost you.
Yeah, I did it for my wife, Zach. She wanted to have a good time out in the water, so I went out in the water.
Yeah.
But it was very nice. I didn't die.
Yeah. Did you enjoy it at all, or were you more focused on not dying?
No, I could still feel my feet on the bottom, so that's why I feel safe. I felt good. But once it starts to dip down a little, the sand, as you get further out, obviously, the sand gets lower.
And sometimes you just hit a low spot and you're down.
Yep.
You get a little scared.
Or a wave comes in.
Seaweed comes in and it just, whoa, what's that? What's that? I tingle my feet a little.
He's growing up. This is Frederick Mac now. Yeah. This is a grown man who goes into water. He's grown up.
I went up to my neck. Wow. Put that in there, too. Up to my neck. Water up to my neck.
And then occasionally doggy paddled if necessary.
Just a little. Just a little.
So good. I'm glad you had fun. Y'all enjoyed each other's company, everything.
Tomorrow's Wednesday, so I do have to make a confession.
Oh, yes.
Yes! You peed in the ocean.
Something I did. I did do that, but I got something a little...
Everybody does that, Monica.
Yes, I know.
This is not a thing. No, I did do it for the first time. I've never done that before. pee in the ocean.
Well, because you had never gone up to your groinal area before in the water.
Right.
So.
I only put my feet in.
Right. Before you would have to lay down kind of on the beach, and it would be very weird for everyone else to see that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I do have to confess something else that I did.
Good. I look forward to that. That's tomorrow at 8:45, so we'll get into all sorts of stuff around here. We got lightning bolt coming up here, fastest 15 seconds on the radio. I got to check our prizes. I don't even know what we got going on. But what do you have going on? You can hit us up on the K92 Mornin Thang Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch channels, as well as 52353 on the text. Scoopla next. You know, it's okay to treat yourself, but it will cost you. How much do we spend on ourselves? We'll get into that next.
We are incident-free on the roads. If you see anything, please let us know. Text 52353 and do that safely, please. Thunderstorms in the forecast today, later on this afternoon, getting to 86 and sunny and a little less humid tomorrow. 72 at K92. Your next K92 traffic update in less than 30 minutes.
Wow. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yada, yada. Yada, yada. What's up, Kayla? Crystal, Nicole. Kelsey, I believe actually the correct answer, Gerard is close, but the correct answer is she would choose Monica. Kelsey wanted to know if you had to choose between me or Freddie Mac to hang out with for a day, who would you choose? Gerard says she would choose Gerard. I say she would choose Monica.
Between me is actually pick
right. Monica. And that non-answer answer is that I'm correct. Monica. She's like, well, you know, I'm kind of,
So her question was, who would she hang out with?
Yeah, but she said,
who would you hang out with?
Oh.
Who would you hang out with?
Oh, I thought she was asking who would she hang out with.
No. So, Monica, who would you hang out with?
Oh. I thought Kelsey was asking.
Like for tips, like who should she hang out with?
Right,
yeah,
right.
No, not that, no.
Between the guys. I get it.
Hanging with myself.
Monica would hang out with one of us. Yeah. And she'd hang out with Monica.
It was kind of like speed jump rope because you had to jump 50 times. So you were you had other things you had to do in a certain amount of time. Rejoin rotator. Thank you.
I air rope.
Scoop. Yeah, you bullshit rope.
I still jump.
Air rope?
Yeah.
What is that?
I don't use a jump rope.
You don't use a rope. You just
So she sits there and goes like this.
I jump up.
I've never seen someone though, you know, because sometimes if you're jumping rope and you it hits your legs and you have to stop for a second and reset. Monica does that with her air rope,
well,
as if oh, sorry, I hit my imaginary leg with my imaginary rope. Hold on, let me reset.
What?
Why?
Because I broke my leg jump roping. I just don't do anything with.
You broke your leg jump roping.
Yeah, in 5th grade. Todd Stefano had to carry me.
How did you do that?
Because I went to grab my jump rope
Never.
before everyone else. It was a big pile of jump rope.
But that
someone yanked one and I fell.
You weren't jumping rope though.
I was about to.
That's not the same thing.
I almost jump rope.
Almost jump rope.
And so because of that, I just have an issue with jump ropes. So I just.
You're full of
But you just said you broke your leg jump roping.
Yes, I was about to pull my rope.
You broke your leg. You broke your leg as you were going to get a
my
jump
rope.
Right.
Yeah,
because some other dumb kid.
Exactly.
So I don't deal with jump ropes.
She broke her leg near jump ropes. That's almost
almost moments.
And I've never seen a picture of her in a cast.
Right.
Oh, they're there.
Are they?
Monica's almost moments, Zach.
Well, I have witnesses at Body Camp Elementary.
Oh yeah, it's conveniently closed. Yeah, all of it.
On Facebook. No, they closed it last year before last.
Oh.
See, no, Gerard, really? She broke her leg near jump ropes, not while jump roping.
Between 8th and 10th grade, 8th to 10th grade is closed now.
PE teacher was Mr. Dillard.
Right, all the records have been burned. Like, there's no records of anything.
Facebook,
That school doesn't exist.
Stephanie DeStefano. That's a made up name. I'm sorry. Todd. Todd. Please.
No, she didn't break her leg jump roping Gerard.
Can't believe
she broke
nobody.
Her leg as
I was about to jump rope.
Near jump ropes.
And some other kid was grabbing jump ropes really fast and she tripped.
In the vicinity of jump ropes is what she's saying.
That was it.
It was near the jump ropes, yeah.
So I don't deal with jump ropes.
Was she in active jump roping? No.
But I don't do it. Nope, don't do it.
Wow.
They had me in a cast, and I remember they had to put one of those little portable potties in the room, and I was like, no.
You felt old.
And I sat there and read Oliver Twist, just because I was. Gosh. Yeah. So yes, I remember.
It's a terrible experience.
Oh,
Oliver Twist.
No jump roping for me.
But you still air jump.
Air jump. Mm-hmm.
It's the only thing is you add this other factor in. You don't hit yourself with it. You know that, right? You don't spank, you just whip yourself with it. You just.
I like air jump. You see my rope? Like Wonder Woman.
She likes to be difficult, is what it is.
It's a little bit of an arm workout that you're missing out on.
Yeah,
well, because she doesn't jump as high. She just kind of, she gets about this much air.
A little bit of resistance in the air.
Mm-hmm. It's all right.
Wow.
That's all it is.
Amazing.
She doesn't care. Her own drummer, Fred. Back in the house, Monica, Zach, Freddie Mac.
Yeah.
Live. You can hit us up, 52353. That's a text. You can join us on any of our live video streams. We are live right now on the K92 Mornin Thang Facebook page, YouTube channel, and Twitch channel. However you want to do it. Or use the K92 radio app, which is free in your app store. Lightning bolt on the way. Fastest 15 seconds on the radio for a mystery prize. Because I haven't looked at what they are yet.
Oh, yeah, neither did I. Whoops.
Let's see.
Check out the prizes.
We got tons of prizes. It's just a question of which one.
Lots of Salem Fair tickets.
Oh, you stop.
What?
Fair.
Some Salem Fair. That's good. No. Splash Valley Water Park. This Friday night is another K92 night at Splash Valley Water Park. So make sure you come out for that from 6 to 9.
Okay. Well, let's do that one then. We're going to do Splash Valley Water Park. That'll be on the way in the Lightning Bolt. Brand new Anger Diary. Starts at 7:15. The long road trip. Because I was all over God's creation, man.
Mm-hmm.
Drove to
With the fam.
New England, Cape Cod, Boston, north of Boston, Plymouth Rock, Philadelphia.
Look at you.
Taylor Swift show.
Put some miles on that car this past week, huh?
So what's it like being a grown man at a Taylor Swift show? It's all right.
An experience, huh?
She puts on a great show. She is really talented. She goes all out. I mean, we're talking fireworks and flames shooting out of the top. Oh, Fred, I got to show you the picture because you would have hated it.
Really?
Gigantic king cobra snakes all over the stage, man.
Oh, yeah, because that's like her
big
theme for this
inflatables.
album. Oh, gosh.
It's a Taylor Swift show. That's good. That's a real show.
Snakes in the grass.
I was at the Taylor Swift show that everybody was talking about, all the entertainment news outlets yesterday, about how Taylor Swift stuck in a gondola.
Uh-huh.
That was our show. We were there. But it worked to our advantage because the seats that we had, this is a stadium show. So you got seats down on the floor, and then you got, 1 level, 2 level, 3 level, 4 levels, things like that. And we were on the first level up because I wanted to be able to see and all that stuff and get a good view, and we were sort of right toward the middle. So you're behind the you're back from the floor and everything, so not super, super close, but decent. But when Taylor takes her little gondola tour, she's supposed to go to these side stages that are set up by the lights, and she was taking her little tram to the other one. And when her tram broke, she had to come over to our side of the stadium. She came over, and she did the show about 5 rows in front of us for, I don't know, 6, 7 songs.
Wow.
Good.
Yeah, so it was awesome.
Good little
I know your
portion
daughter,
there.
she loved it.
She did.
Isabella,
The only thing I didn't love was the gigantic grown woman next to me who wouldn't stop yelling at Taylor Swift. Taylor!
They just know in their mind the celebrity that they're yelling at can hear them.
I said
Taylor!
that. I have said that about Elton John. I went to an Elton John show, and I was like, Elton, and I know he heard me.
Yeah,
yeah.
see? That's my point.
That's what this woman did. What kind of made me cranky about it was I had the seat on the aisle, and this woman just kind of barreled her way down and stood in the stair area.
Oh, you can't do that.
Well, she did, and she sat there with Tyler, over here! It's my daughter's birthday!
No, she did not.
Seriously, the entire show. The entire show.
And if you're there trying to make a video, she's screaming all in your video.
She sat there the whole time with the flashlight of her phone and shining it on her daughter's face. I'm serious. She sat there. It's her birthday over here!
She was on a mission.
Don't be that person when you go to a concert.
You're a grown woman.
They can't hear you either.
Oh, my God.
And
I'm
the
thinking,
other million people shouting,
when
too.
she's yelling at Taylor in the middle of one of her songs, I'm thinking to myself, what, you want to mess her up? You're messing her up.
Yeah.
Hey, Taylor!
That's what her daughter should say, Mom, it's okay.
Oh, my God.
It's all right.
It's her birthday! Congratulations. Everybody has one of those.
There's
Good
a
for
lot of
you.
birthdays in here tonight.
Sweet Lord. Do we have no shame? I sat there over and over again, and I wrestled with that concept of, do I say something? Do I say, ma'am, do you have a seat around here? Because you're not in one currently. But then she had her phone out, and I'm thinking, I'll be the next Permit Patty. If I open my mouth, I'm going to be, what are they, Barbecue Brenda, whoever the other one was. I don't need that, because she'd probably be like, this man is trying to ruin our day, Taylor. Hey, old loser. I don't want to be loser Larry.
I would have loved to watch that, though.
Yeah, so I decided against it. I didn't do it.
You didn't do it.
But good Lord, she wouldn't be quiet the whole time. I guess I get my children the whole way home. I'm driving 6.5 hours the next day from Philadelphia. All of a sudden, in the backseat, I hear, hey, Taylor!
That's it's a part of the experience.
It was. So, but yeah, I do give her props. She does a really good show. Treating yourself. How much do you spend in a lifetime, man? We go all out. But you know what? We should. We go spend it on instead.
Life is short.
Your teeth? Dentist? Forget that. Taylor! It's her birthday! The whole time
she was on that side of your...
The whole time. Even when she was back in the regular part. And she had a sign that was about the size of a piece of notebook paper that, Taylor's supposed to be able to see. Taylor, we love you. It's her birthday. Ugh. Some people have no effing shame whatsoever. I almost just the other thing I almost did was just elbow her because she was in the way we were row 15, but the way it worked is there was the runway where players come out during a regular thing. Yeah. I was at the top of that right next to me. So the row actually ended at 15, the section.
All right.
So initially I'm thinking, oh my God, this is perfect. Like my kids can stand on the stairs if they can't see. No.
This chick.
Large Lucinda comes over.
Tell people to get back in their seat, or because it's for safety and all.
Right? No, but nobody came down. It's no one noted. I don't know. And I thought about saying something. I'm like, they're gonna totally know it's me if I do that. So no. So I didn't. Everywhere I go, I gotta get a go and get a go to voo. Yeah, yeah.
This man is ruining our Taylor Swift experience.
That's what I figured she'd be doing. But like, look at him. He's a jerk. Hey, jerk. And then I end up on the internet, and I just, oh my God, I don't have time for that. Exactly.
Right.
Hello, Gavis. Hello, Laura, Michelle, Matthew. Veronica. Hello. Diana. Josh, we will have WWE, just not today. I got more coming up, though. I got a bunch more before that show. Oh, Freddie Mac must be working the Splash Water Park. That's why he knows there is one on Friday. Yes. Brand new Anger Diary, 7:15. The long road trip. Long.
Still tired about it. Oh, man. Makes you exhausted.
That's why I took yesterday off because we got back on Sunday, but I knew because of all the driving, just of the entire week in general, and we'll get into it in the Anger Diary, but I knew I needed that day to just be able to rest and relax. And, of course, I have Monica calling me and waking my ass up at 5:30 in the morning. So thank you. I'll be calling you every single day you're on vacation at the beach. Oh, yeah. It's happening.
Put the phone away.
Monica, you're live on the radio. Don't cuss.
What?
Hello, good morning. At 5:30 in the morning, we're going to call you. We know you sleep.
Well, see, that's a risk.
See, no,
you wake
Zach,
me up, you might
luck,
have a bad word or two.
With our luck, see, Monica will already be awake, and it'll be like,
I don't know.
Like, what time do we call her? Because Monica's always awake.
And she says she's going to put her phone away. She ain't getting away from that thing.
No,
she's not letting anybody else get near her phone, not even her family.
She's got a comment on Shade Room and stuff like
and
that.
Definitely not some of the members of her family. You want some of the people that go on this trip on to have any access to your phone?
My phone?
I did not think so. No. Treating yourself. How much do you spend in a lifetime treating yourself?
In a
Treat
lifetime?
Yourself.
Yeah. Probably like $25,000, $30,000.
Yeah, probably more like $143,000.
All right, okay.
Is that enough?
I think it's enough because it says on average you spend $199 a month.
Okay, yeah.
For 60 years.
Okay.
That sounds right.
That is about right.
Because I was thinking maybe people, because there's so many people that don't take vacations and they don't, ever really treat themselves.
I don't think it has to be that.
Little things
I think
too,
it could
right?
be getting a haircut, getting your hair done, going and get your nails done, just relaxing.
Those spa treatments
that
would
counts
count.
as taking care of yourself. And
dining out would definitely count. Getting a new iPhone counts as treating yourself.
Yeah.
I deserve this new iPhone.
Yeah.
Food.
Okay.
Food, like I would treat myself.
So yeah, it's about $2,400 a year. So I guess when you look at it that way, $2,400 a year based on your actual salary, whatever it is, that ain't that much.
No, you're right.
Dang kids, they take all your money. That's what it is.
You treating your kids, really. You got to.
My children wanted souvenirs at everything, everywhere I went. Can we get a souvenir? Finally, there was no. I don't know how I managed to exit a Taylor Swift concert without buying merch, but I did it.
You didn't buy one thing?
Sweet, merciful Lord, who we love so much. That woman makes so much money on merch.
Oh, yeah.
It had to have been, she had to have made at least, I don't know, $100,000, $200,000 in merch just for that one show.
Just on T-shirts and hats and whatever else.
T-shirts, $45.
Yeah.
Not doing it.
You didn't buy one thing?
No, and it was actually, there were two terrible lines at the Taylor Swift show. One of them was the merch. Yeah. Every single merch tent, just crazy long. And the other one was the women's room because there were 6 guys there. It was me, my son, and 4 other men.
in the whole
place. It was amazing. At one point, I went to the bathroom, and Freddie Mac, the women's room was, 15, 20 deep, hanging out the door, waiting. I went into the men's room. Nothing. That was it. Just me. That was the only one in there.
That's amazing.
I know.
You got the whole place to yourself. Take your time.
I was shocked the ladies didn't create a hostile takeover.
Yeah, I know. I would have just went to the men's room.
That happens sometimes. Like at a club and things like that. Women go into the men's
sometimes
because
it happens.
Well, look here, you hostile takeover. They had already converted half the men's rooms at the Lincoln Financial Center to ladies' rooms. They had changed the signs because my wife came out at one point. She said, "There's urinals in there." Because I think they were normally men's rooms, and they knew 6 dudes.
So many women.
So they they could have just given us guys one family restroom, one of those little, just a solo. Because we could have, Steve, you're up. All right, cool, no problem.
Your turn.
It's portable.
But those lines were insane.
Well, you treat yourself.
But you treat yourself. And here's how much money you waste by ordering dinner instead of cooking it. Speaking of treating yourself, the average dinner that you order from a restaurant, like takeout, $20. And that includes if you do a delivery fee or any of those, any of those things.
Fees in.
So that's your $5 compared to $4.31 if you make it from scratch.
Oh, I know.
That's at least a 5-time markup right there.
Yeah, and you imagine multiple days a week how that adds up.
The people who don't cook Yeah. I don't know how they afford themselves.
But when you don't have kids, though, too, because you go out to eat.
Oh, you jerks! You can waste money on everything. Our boss has the newest everything all the time, always.
he cooks his own food. Oh, you're talking about that boss. I think you're talking about our big boss.
No. I mean our boss, Kevin. He ain't cooking nothing.
He ain't got no kids.
Cook a box of cereal. That's about it. No, nothing there at all. I got to get the lightning bolt going right here.
We got to play a game.
15 seconds on the radio, starting now. Oh, I'm jealous of this person. By the way, you can join us. This is the amazing thing about the internet. So you can watch behind the scenes in the video, and we're on the K92 Mornin Thang Facebook page, the YouTube channel, and Twitch. They're all there at the same time. Cassandra checking in this morning from Punta Cana, Dominican Republic.
Hey-o!
Yeah, man.
That's awesome.
Technology is amazing. We love you and hate you all at the same time.
Jealous.
That's awesome.
Hey, you were just at the beach. It's all good.
You can never have enough beach,
But
Zach.
I want to go back.
I know.
I don't blame you. I've been back from vacation for 44 minutes, and I can't wait for my beach trip.
I know, right? I got the sunglass lines to prove it.
Fastest 15 seconds on the radio. Monica versus Freddie Mac playing on behalf of you, trying to win you the prize. It is a family 4-pack of tickets to Splash Valley Water Park. There's another K92 Splash Party this Friday with that guy, Freddie Mac, right over there, 6 to 9. So get ready this Friday, but these are good for any time you want to take kids and everything. So start calling now, 774-9236, 800-468-9236. Lightning Bolt next. Whoa, hello, Lauren. Thank you.
Caller 1, caller 2, caller 3, caller 4. K92, hello. Hey. K92, hello. Hey, what's your name? You said Kayla? Hey, be sure to have your radio turned off, okay? Just make sure that we're not on speaker or Bluetooth. All right, one sec. K92, hello. Hey, what's your name? Hey, Carrie.
We're going to do it like obvious. Okay? We're going to boo to the Flavitus.
You just said Carrie, right? Ah, gotcha. All right, we're going to talk to you in a minute. One sec. That's one of the things, like, if I say your name wrong, correct it. But I said, you just say Carrie, right? No, Terry. But I've said it.
Right.
But you could have
You'd already said it.
Because on air, she's going to say, no, it's not right. Like, just correct me.
Right.
That's why I repeat it back.
F-I-N-D-S. Friends. How many of us have them? Friends. Wow, wow, wow. What's up, Gwen? Good morning. Hey. We're just friends. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Blah. 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 All right, I got here is Kayla's on line 1, but I don't have anybody on line 1. You have 2 and you have 4, so
You hung up.
let's see what's going on here. Good morning. Is this Terry?
Hello.
Terry, is this you?
Yes, it's me.
Okay, fantastic. You will get to be contestant number 1 here in the Lightning Bolt. You get to choose Monica versus Freddie Mac. Who would you like to play on behalf of you, Terry?
Monica.
Okay,
All
Monica
right.
and Terry. Hang on for you. Now, who else do I have?
You have Nakia.
On line 1?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Nakia, is that you?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. You will be teamed up with Freddie Mac in the Lightning Bolt. Sound good?
Yes.
Fantastic, because you have no choice. So it's all set. Monica versus Freddie Mac. It's the fastest 15 seconds on the radio. And the way this works is I give you each a category, and you get 15 seconds to rattle off as many things as you can in that category. And it's 2 rounds. Totals carry over. Ladies first. You want to go first or second? And again, I'll give you the choice.
I will go first.
Okay. Monica will go first. That means Freddie Mac. You get out of here. I don't know why I get mad about going second.
I think that's better.
I would prefer to go second in this game because you get to find out what's what.
Yeah.
And you see what you're in for. All right, so it's 15 seconds, Monica.
Okay.
And you just rattle off as many things as you can in this category. And then Fred will come in here and he'll do the same. 15 seconds to give me things you say at work on your first day back from vacation.
Oh, dang, I'm back. Oh, vacation's over. Oh, gosh, how much work do I have to do? I'm glad to be back. Let's go to lunch. Let's see, what is everyone doing? Who can I call? Oh, I got to call this person. The memo. Whose memo?
Those 2 call ones I'm counting as the same.
That's one.
The memo. Ooh, the memo.
That's one.
Is
one?
that even one? That's
Is
the
that one?
question. Fine. 8. 8 is your total. Let's get Fred back in here. As I walk back to bring it in. You can watch this all go down on the Mornin Thang YouTube channel or Facebook page or Twitch channel, whichever one you want to do if you want to see people's faces as they're trying to react to all these things. She got 8, which is okay. And, partially it's because she has had the disadvantage that this has not happened to her recently, but Fred, it has happened to you. 15 seconds to give me things you say at work on your first day back from vacation.
I want to go back on vacation. I missed the beach. Time for another vacation. When are we planning the next one? Where's everybody? I don't want to be here. I'm bored. I don't have any work to do. Can somebody text me? Facebook stalking. What? It's things you say?
I'm not counting those
doesn't.
last 2 things because somebody texts me. That seems odd.
Somebody
what,
text me because
Fred?
I'm bored,
No, I counted the on board. So I've
Tell
given
me how you really feel, Fred.
Yeah.
About being
But
here
you were right
today.
about hating life. Those parts were okay. So I have given you 8
Tell
as
me how you
well,
really feel.
which means you're currently tied, but you got to leave again.
Yeah.
So get out of here.
Oh, that's how you feel?
And for anyone questioning the one of where is everybody, that's a correct answer around here because I came in yesterday and it looked like it was Christmas Day. I don't know what the heck's going on here. All right, Fred's out of here. The scores carry over, so every answer matters now, Monica. You have 15 seconds to give me stuff that you hate the taste of.
Avocado and cauliflower and cauliflower crust. See, I love everything so much. Let's see, onions, red onions, and ranch. Let's see, French onion dip.
Okay, I counted that on the buzzer.
That was terrible.
I gave you 7, but not great.
That's a tough one because I enjoy all kinds of
I
flavors.
love the taste of everything.
I do.
Hey, Monica, poop? I mean, come on.
Poop?
now.
Oh, I forgot about poop.
All right, let me get Fred back in here. I bet he
yep,
thinks
yep,
of
yep.
that one. I'm just saying. 15 seconds to your destiny, Freddie Mac. She got 7, which she herself said was not very good in this category.
All right.
So you just have to get 7.
Not good.
Because if you tie, you win. That's how this works. When you
Word.
go second in the lightning bolt, 15 seconds to give me stuff you hate the taste of.
Guacamole. Hot coffee. Mashed potatoes. Oh my gosh. What do I don't like? Strawberry jelly, grape jelly, apple jelly. I don't know.
You said
Hard to
hot
think.
coffee. That's the best.
He doesn't like super hot coffee, which is weird. I gave you all your various jellies because you really don't like mashed potatoes?
You like mashed potatoes.
It's sometimes. Depends on who makes it, really.
Well, you needed 8.
I didn't get it.
And when I count mashed potatoes, my friend, you get 7. Oh, that was bad. That was terrible.
Wait, what?
You only got 7. You needed 8.
I needed 7.
Oh, wait. No, I'm sorry. Wait,
I needed 7.
No, hang on. You only got 6. I can't count. That's what. See, look.
Oh.
5 plus the 1. That's 6. My bad.
You got me all excited.
I was like, did I miss?
My bad. My bad.
Okay, so I'm 1, correct?
Doesn't matter. Monica won.
Right.
That's what matters. Wow. Monica Brooks.
She didn't even catch that.
No, I didn't.
know.
You almost lost. For a second there, you had lost.
Almost,
and then,
though.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. You guys are terrible in that category.
I know. It's hard to
But
think
I
of stuff
have
you
so
hate.
many. I love a lot of
Yeah,
food.
but poop, dirt, dog food. I mean,
didn't
any
think
of
in
those
that,
things.
yeah.
I don't know what they taste like, Zach.
Do you like the taste of them?
I
Some
don't
dog
know.
food.
I never tasted them.
I think you have.
I got to be honest in this game. It's about integrity, Zach.
Okay, well, your integrity got you a loss. So congratulations.
Wow!
You have your integrity
Wow!
and nothing else. Yeah, that's all.
Wow!
Dang.
Dang is right. Sorry, Nakia. Congratulations. Terry, family 4-pack of Splash Valley Water Park tickets. Freddie Mac and his integrity will be on display this Friday.
Mm-hmm. K92.
He might even go into the water up to his neck.
You know they had a
I might go down the
never mind.
slide.
This is off. Yeah, I have a story for Fred just to freak him out, and it comes out of Lynchburg. So that's just like a little tease for Facebook Live.
Okay, Facebook Live, because it's not good enough for the regular radio?
I don't know. I don't think it is.
It might be inappropriate. That's probably what
I'll
it is.
run across you.
It's always inappropriate. All right, Monica's going to run this secret story behind, across, what is it?
Behind the scenes.
To us. She's going to run it past us. That's what I'm looking for on Facebook Live and YouTube Live, or Twitch, whatever channel you want to get us on. And then we'll decide. So if you got to go behind the scenes on this one.
Poop and dog food. Ugh.
Yeah.
We are incident free on the roads, though. If you see anything, text us 52353. And thunderstorms later on this afternoon, getting to 86. Tomorrow's going to be sunny, just a less humid. 72 at K92. That's your K92 traffic now.
And you have tasted dog food. Remember when we used to eat those stupid jelly beans? There was a dog food one.
I never lost that game, remember?
Oh, that's right. We hate
I hate that game.
Monica ate
Y'all
a lot of
tasted
dog
dog
food.
food.
Monica ate a lot of
Hate
dog
that
food.
game.
All sorts of stuff
Throw 'em
in
all
there.
away.
Anger Diary, brand new,
no.
on the way next.
Oh, gosh. I can't stand this
I watched that game. I forgot all about it.
commercial. Yeah. Jelly bean death.
Bean boozled.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they got some splash.
I tasted all the good stuff.
What's up, Melanie?
Yeah, I saw that video.
Well, in Lynchburg.
That snake, that black snake.
Oh, okay, sorry. What's
Going to
what start? I didn't hear. What was your
So-
Oh,
story?
she
there?
didn't start yet.
Well,
Okay,
yeah, you were supposed to run it past me first, and I
Yeah.
decide if it's worth talking about on the radio.
Okay, well, I meant to send it to you. Okay, well, a guy in his apartment in Lynchburg. Did you hear about him?
I don't think so.
How about 10 snakes in his apartment?
Shut
He
up.
wants to move. And that was on the news. People on Facebook, you know what I'm talking about.
10 snakes.
10 snakes. They were baby snakes. Where's mama? We don't know. But he was like, I got to get out of here. How about that? Lynchburg, probably your apartment. Ah!
I don't live in Lynchburg,
Well,
though.
you used to. Oh, probably was there when you were there.
Probably, because that's the.
No.
Hey, I don't know. I
That
live
mama
downtown
was there
Lynchburg, and they
looking
had.
at you like, just wait. But yeah, how about that? 10 baby snakes.
Where was this?
Yeah, you have to Google.
Yeah, if I live in that complex, I want to move. Like, I don't even want to be in that complex.
But he wants out.
But
it's like the same as the woman that had, like, she had 100 brown recluse in her home, and she wanted to leave, and they were like, no, you have to pay, your,
Oh, this is new.
Yeah.
Bruh, what?
Yes. So that's why I was like, well, hello, what's your name?
Not 1, not 2, but 10.
I'm sorry, what's your name again?
He said
Have you won with us before?
Monday morning, couldn't believe this happened.
Okay. What is your last name?
Oh my God.
Okay, and your phone number? All right, your date of birth? And your address? So 24179? Okay. All right, so we have some Splash Valley tickets for you. And you know where we're located, right? Okay, we're open Monday through Friday, 35:30. So you just swing on by and pick them up, okay? All right, thank you. Bye-bye. Excuse me.
They said he has two options. He can give a standard 60-day notice, which you still got to pay money and all of that to do, most likely, or he can just move into a different unit. Mm-hmm. No. I'm out of here.
I'm out.
I'll sue.
But they give you sticky pads.
No, right. They put them all in the corner all around you. No, man, that's dumb.
They're just babies. They're cute little black.
No. That's how it starts. They grow, you know. They get older. They don't stay that. They don't stay that size forever.
Become your pet.
And what did that have to do with anything?
Nothing. I just don't want to bother you with that story.
Gosh,
That was
I can't
it.
stand you. I'm like trying to think of how is that relevant to animal? I mean, foods you hate or whatever. Just things you don't like.
Things
to
you
taste
hate.
of.
I just thought about it. I was like, oh, I meant to. Just wanted to bother you with the story.
You're. Why are you so mean? So mean to me.
Okay. Ooh, hello, Michelle. Thank you.
I guess
Appreciate it.
I talked Jared to sleep last night because I was like,
Or he bored him to sleep or talked to sleep.
I talked him to sleep because he was. I was telling him about Ava's camp. I'm like, so when Ava starts this camp, this date, and he's like, yeah. And this area, I'm like, he is asleep.
Damn.
Love and lust.
You said love and oh. I caught what you did there. Little Kendrick Lamar. Love and lust. Damn.
Damn.
When I first heard that part, I was like, is that Bieber? But it's not Bieber.
It sounds like Bieber. Yeah. It does sound like Bieber. I totally agree with that. It's Zakari, I think is the person's name.
Mm-hmm.
La 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 la. Take it up, flip it up. Everyone tuba the hay in your butt. Oh, I'm supposed to run that out. See, I'm all out of sorts because all of the all my elements are missing. So this should have ran out of the spots, but I didn't run it out of the spots. Putin. What's up, Putin?
Putin. That shit is so scary. He scares me.
I can't even.
I know I had to tune away. Turn away.
Ba-ba-da!
A home run. You go, sir.
That's his dad.
Oh, that's Jack. That's cute.
Check it at K92 weather. Showers and storms today, high 86. Partly cloudy tonight, 67. Sunny tomorrow, high of 85. In the WFIR newsroom, I'm Joey Self. You're up to date on K92.
We back, suckers. K92 Mornin Thang. Monica, Zach, Freddie Mac. Freddie Mac went on his honeymoon, and he is still married.
Yes.
Though he does have a confession.
I do.
Tomorrow, the Wednesday morning confession. Fate has worked out that it was the Wednesday after his bachelor party, it was his turn to confess. The Wednesday after his wedding, it was his turn to confess. The Wednesday after his honeymoon, also his turn to confess.
When is this going to stop? When is it going to stop? All these major things happening, and then I got to confess something afterwards.
Well, I mean,
I've always done things.
Looking at your milestone life calendar as of now, you got nothing on the horizon. You're good.
I don't know.
Break until the babies,
we'll
you know.
What?
Well, you got a break right now.
Oh, so I got a couple years? Like 10 years?
Or 8:45 tomorrow. Maybe that's his confession. We don't
know.
know. We don't know. I, for one, Freddie Mac, I got your back. I am not rooting for you to have a kid anytime soon.
Thank you,
You
Zach.
have far too much work to do. You don't have time for a child.
I just don't have the time, energy.
No.
But, you know, Splash Valley Water Park, and I love doing those events because I did my first one for the summer last week. And, man, those kids, it's just so many of them, and I was trying to do tug of war, and the parents just get it. They're like, hey, yeah, you see how it is, huh? They just looking at me, yeah, you want to have some kids now, huh? I'm like, oh, gosh, these kids a lot of work.
Yeah, the splash parties, we originally considered the name Friday Night Birth Control, but we figured that was just weird.
How do we be weird?
They're little blessings.
Yeah,
They're little blessings.
Little blessings that are loud, and they just full of energy.
Yeah.
They just love to do stuff. What's the next competition?
Loud, little, relentless
I don't know
blessings. You're right.
I love it.
Exactly. Brand new Anger Diary on the way. You want to watch it? Go behind the scenes. It is on our YouTube channel right now. We also broadcast live there as well as our Facebook page and Twitch. So however you want to consume us, you can do it. Text 52353 as well. Anger Diary on the way. If you're somebody who hates needles and shots, there might be a new alternative for you.
Oh.
Hey. All right.
But you're probably going to hate it also. So I'll explain next in the trending.
I need a rubber band.
You hear her?
Yep. Try not to. But,
it's like, she says stuff. He's like, I don't even want to comment back. I don't even want to say anything. Monica's wild, man.
Hey, but love at a blip. Everybody 1, 2, and a boodly plip. Flippity flip. Flipadelphia flip.
Yeah, I was thinking Taylor Swift ain't coming down on the floor near y'all people. She's going to take her little tram from one stage to the other.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was cool because it did. I mean, we ended up having it was 15th row seats, basically, when she did that. So that was pretty cool. And she was right there. Taylor! Ooh. Yelling. What's up, Dollar Shine? But yeah, it was good. Isabella loved it. Lennon, he was all right. He liked Taylor Swift.
Right.
He was thoroughly bored by Camila Cabello and Charlie XCX. He just, I think, he was happy when I bought him cotton candy during that time. But Taylor, it's like...
How did Bob swing that?
Huh?
How did Bob swing that?
What?
They met her.
I know.
Keisha put up her picture. Keisha's eyes were closed in the picture. I was like, damn, that sucks. Your eyes closed. Like, wait, what?
Yeah.
What
was I going to say?
He left his tickets here, by the way. Here, in his car.
That's a lie.
Huh?
That's a lie.
No. I went and picked him up.
There were no tickets.
They weren't?
There were no tickets for this show. This was a mobile only.
Really?
There were no. I had the email.
These are from the record label.
I guess, but I mean the thing I saw
because these are actual tickets because he left them in his car.
They were saying they weren't allowing any ticket, no hard tickets. Said no hard tickets.
Wow.
So I don't know. I mean, I had it on my phone. You had to have it on your phone.
Yeah.
You had to have it on your phone. I mean, there were no hard tickets.
His were from because the envelope they were in had a record.
I guess. I mean, but still, I don't know. Whatever.
He left them here. I had to overnight them. Well, Sherry did. Overnight him to his mom's address, I guess, in Jersey. He left them here. 200 miles away. He's like, yo, bro, search the shit out of my car. I don't know if they're in there, blah, blah, blah. Like, man, you made me feel like
like why we can't get reimbursed for boot camp because we're overnighting people's tickets to them. Yeah. Interesting.
I was like, how do you forget the reason you... Oh, God. I'm obviously... He was getting so much crap. I was like, I bet. You go that far away?
Anyway, stand by. Big old womp womp on Prime Day. We'll get into that here in a minute.
Yeah.
But number 3, if you're afraid of getting shots, there's an alternative they're working on. People who don't like needles and shots.
It's owie. It's hurty.
Okay, so Fred, all you're going to have to do instead of getting the needle and the shot is swallow the needle.
Swallow the needle?
Okay. Nope. There's no possible way. I'm not doing that. No, I'll take the shots.
It's in a little pill. It's in a pill.
Okay.
You know, like you take a little caplet, like of anything. So it's a tiny little needle. It's a company called Rani Therapeutics. And they've created a capsule with a tiny needle inside that you swallow, travels through your system, cracks open in your intestines, and sticks you with the medicine.
Weird.
They say you don't feel it at all because you got no pain receptors in your intestines. But you do have to swallow a needle. So you have to think about that.
Nah,
I think you'll be all right with it. If you don't feel anything.
You don't feel anything.
Why don't they just put the medicine in the pill and then, just like an Advil?
It doesn't metabolize that way because it has to go into your bloodstream. It can't just...
Sucks.
All right, well, you're going to have to continue to get the giant needle jammed into your arm then.
I'll do that. And I'm the guy, I look away. I can't look at it go into my...
Oh, you have to look away. Bless your heart. Yeah, I look right at it.
I look away. No, I can't look at it go into my arm.
I want to make sure she's doing it right.
I got to look away, and I got to think about my breathing. I control my breathing, and I'm like...
Aw. We always talk about how Freddie Mac is all grown up, and he's Frederick Mac now. Well, there's a little hint of Freddie that still comes in from time to time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it, man.
I don't like shots.
Number 2.
We'll get you an Avengers Band-Aid afterward.
Yay.
So that volcano's still going.
Yeah.
2 months later. And did you see the tour boat got hit by a lava bomb?
A lava bomb.
I just came flying at it.
23 people injured on a tour boat in Hawaii that was out in the water in the general vicinity of the volcano, because I guess people want to sort of see the volcano.
No.
Huge lava bomb hit the boat.
That's a sign from God. Go home.
Go
back to the hotel room.
Well, it's too late.
Yeah, tour is over.
I mean, because
nobody's dead and everyone was
goodness.
mostly fine. 2 passengers were in stable condition. A third woman did break her femur, so she's in serious condition. But everybody else, minor injuries. But man, it was on camera. I mean, you said it was a boom lava.
Oh my God.
But you can't block that. There's no.
No.
Right.
You dodge that.
Catch it and throw it back.
Smack it.
Dodgeball. Yeah. Volleyball.
It just exploded straight out at the boat, and you could hear the rocks hit the boat and people yelling. That's what an eyewitness said.
Yeah, it's hot.
There's your tour.
It is.
Hot.
Mm-hmm.
Got your money's worth. You want to see the volcano.
Oh, yeah, treat yourself.
Put that on the gram. It'll be good.
Number 1.
Yesterday, well, the Prime Day, I think, is still going on right now. Technically, or did it end at 3 a.m. or whatever it was? It was a hot mess yesterday.
Yeah, they had some troubles.
Amazon had tons of problems. It was Amazon.
Happened?
This is basically the biggest company in the world, and they couldn't handle their own website yesterday. Did they not expect people to be using it?
It gets bigger and bigger every year because I've never heard them having trouble in the past on Prime Day.
They were projected to make $3.4 billion in sales yesterday, so you would think they'd have their servers ready to roll.
But no.
You're expecting like a lot of traffic on your website.
You know what probably was happening? Same thing happens around here. The IT guy wasn't in yet.
IT guy wasn't there.
That's it.
He worked overnight.
That's
you know
what he
what
said.
the reason.
He was there during
I was
the day.
really busy with a meeting yesterday, so that's what it was.
I slept in.
But yeah, if you were trying to search and buy stuff yesterday, you kept getting pictures of dogs. I didn't like the oops dog.
Dogs.
Oops.
Oh,
Yeah.
the dog. Yeah. it pops up
Something went wrong with a
webpage.
picture of a dog, and we had to try to hit refresh. Oops, something went wrong with a different
Yeah.
dog, and then a lot of dogs.
That's
Yeah.
annoying.
A lot of dogs got their moment yesterday. So
they apologize.
I don't know.
The glitch in the
'Cause
system.
Always a glitch.
It was
There
like
it
a
is.
few hours or
Did they
something,
say that?
right? But yeah, it ended up working later in the day or
I didn't buy
something like
anything.
that.
Nothing.
I forgot it was Prime Day until it was actually Prime Day. It was trending, and Jeff Bezos is like the most richest man in modern history now, or something like
$150
that.
billion.
Yeah.
And we make him more money on. You want to talk about people always get mad about
Crazy.
Valentine's Day being a made up holiday? Prime Day. Prime Day's a
Prime
made
Day.
up holiday. You know what
Yeah.
had no pictures of dogs and oops signs yesterday, Fred?
What's that?
The store.
Oh.
The regular
The
store.
store? What is
Shop
the store?
local.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
The store? What is that?
I know.
know, right?
This
Yeah.
place with doors.
Oh, doors.
Your Monica, your friends and neighbors own these businesses and they're trying to make a living. You know them,
Oh,
right?
wow. Didn't know that.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
help
got
them
to
out.
visit the store.
Yeah, get you to a store soon.
Monica owns. Don't worry, she visits stores
I do.
on their going out of business sales.
Ah.
So when that's happening, Monica will be at your
Shade.
store.
That's true.
It
It
is
is
true.
true.
Brand new Anger Diary is next. The long road trip. Too long. Sarah, you poop it out. The tiny, tiny needle.
No thanks.
Shelly, hi. Stephanie, hi. It just. You gotta understand, it's this big.
Yeah.
So it's.
Itty bitty.
Stick you. It stick you on the way out in the rectum or
I
something?
don't know.
Nope.
Maybe need an extra rectal shot.
Nope.
Bonus.
Nah.
You get 2-for-1 deal. I wanna ride like you. It's girls like you and da 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 dee do. Hey, hello, Ruth. Welcome back to the Facebook. It's a bit of a desert over here I'm on YouTube right now, but it'll build back up. This is the first day. Oh, the usual. Right in that 15 to 20 window. That's what Facebook's algorithms basically allow now. You know what, Nikki? I did not. I saw a headline on the TV in the corner today, but I did not dive into that story at all. Let's see. Oh, here we are. Okay, I'm looking at it right now.
Ooh, here.
Ooh. That's a Monica zucchini right there.
Is it what?
My friend's zucchini. Huge.
Oh, yeah. I like those big zucchini.
Like a crooked thing.
What's she making?
I think he's sick.
Yeah, bad judgment on their part to even bother posting something like that. Not worth it. Though at the same time, if you're going to pay with that many coins, you can put them in a roll. I think that ain't too much to ask. Some restaurant in Lynchburg went all, big backlash because somebody paid partially in coins, like $10 in coins. So they post like a picture of all the coins and how not to pay, that kind of thing. How money is money. So people getting way too mad for no good reason. Yeah. And then, but it's not worth it in the first place to post something like that. And again, furthermore, it's fine if you want to pay with 9 million nickels.
Put them in a roll.
Put them in a roll. Don't be come on. What did you come in with, a sock?
Yeah. How do you carry all that?
Exactly.
But then the restaurant's like not really apologizing, but just saying it was like a joke. They're trying to make light of the situation.
Yeah, they were. No. I mean, wasn't worth it. It was not worth it.
But yeah, they could have paid with the coin roll.
Yeah, if you just throw change in the counter, that's being an ass.
Yeah, you just leave all this change. It was a lot of change.
I love driving. Next up, I.
Lava bomb. Do you have something that other people like that you think is totally overrated? Just overrated. You don't get it? You can start texting in now to 52353 because I sat there in the hot, hot sun realizing the heck is wrong with me? Why am I doing this? What is wrong with all these people? Totally overrated. We'll get into that in just a minute. Right now, Anger Diary, you want to go behind the scenes, go to our YouTube channel. Here we go. Dear Diary, I just got back from a long family road trip up north. And when I say long family road trip, I mean long family road trip. 8 days, 1,902 miles. As you can see, I counted. And the reason why I counted was because I had to drive everywhere. Now, of course, I had to drive to get there. That's a given. But that was only about half of the miles. The rest of them came when every single day, I was the one still driving everybody around. This is a trip to go see friends and family. So you would think maybe once we got there, they'd be the ones taking us around the, place they live. Oh, but no. Every single day.
Well, of course, we'll go in your car.
Wait, what? We will?
Yeah, well, we have to drive the kids.
Did I miss a law somewhere where the children are only allowed to ride in the back seat of my car and nobody else's? And it's not like anybody's driving a dorky smart car around or anything. They all have perfectly acceptable cars to drive around multiple humans. And yet, there I was, playing taxi all week long. And no, I'm not the one who was physically behind the wheel 100% of the time. That's not what I'm really complaining about. It's the fact that I I piled 1,902 miles onto my car. Miles that mean more oil changes, more tires, more everything. I'm just confused by the whole process. When I have friends and family visit me, it's the exact opposite. Oh, well, you need to drive because I don't live here. I don't know where anything is. Okay, but what about me when I'm in your town? Oh, you have Google Maps. You'll be fine. And while we're on the topic of driving, can I just say that children have an uncanny, almost psychic ability to pick the absolute worst possible time to declare that they have to go to the bathroom on a road trip. Doesn't matter how many times you ask them if they need to go when there's an easy place to stop. They don't have to go until you're well beyond that place. On this trip, I got the message of bathroom death from my children when we were 10 miles from the Tappan Zee Bridge outside New York City. If you're unfamiliar with this area, let me lay it out for you this way. Picture in your head the worst traffic you drive in, then multiply that by 30, and that's what's considered a good day on the roads in this area. Also, there's basically nowhere to stop because most every exit is just another highway trying to whisk you away from the place that you actually want to go. And if there is an actual exit with stuff at it, it's usually the weirdest and grossest gas stations and restaurants that don't even have bathrooms. You ever been to a Burger King without a bathroom? Well, I have, because that's where we stopped. And you know me, diary. The single most important thing on a road trip is making good time. And this is not helping me make good time. Nope. I'm just watching that estimated time of arrival get further and further away as we tool around some yucky bridge town trying to find a toilet, even though the whole town looks like one giant toilet. Oh, and let's not forget the wonderful grand finale of all of this. Once we finally get to leave Toilet City and cross the bridge from hell, you know what we have on the other side? Tons and tons of places to stop and use the bathroom. None of which matter now. Till next time, diary, I say goodbye.
Yeah.
Is it a Burger King without a bathroom?
I mean, it was locked.
Oh.
They wouldn't let you use it?
I don't know.
Employee only, not a public
don't
restaurant.
know.
That's some kind of trip.
It's
right
a different
there.
world up there, I'm telling you,
But
man.
I will say, when the kids, I mean, you have to go. You have to go.
Yeah, Monica's like that the same way. When she has to go, she has to go.
But we had a long trip to Atlanta, and I was good the entire time. But there's been times where Jared and we're taking a trip to the beach, and I'm like, I gotta go. It's like, if you don't pull over and find a spot, I'm gonna go on a bottle right now. He's like, how? I'm like, I don't
give
know.
moments notices. We need notice, man. Can't be doing it right away.
Yeah.
I got to pee immediately. Let me just drive off the road.
And when it comes to being a taxi, I guess they figured you already had the car seats in the car, so
right. Instead of transporting it to their car,
it's a booster. It's not even attached anymore. You pick it up, you throw it in another
but you
car.
already have the booster seats.
Oh my God!
You had a bigger car too. Is your car bigger?
No, they're all the same size.
Oh, well.
They got nothing.
It's not like you got a huge truck.
Telling you what,
They'll drive us.
they come to my house. I'm making them drive me to Vinton. Hey, just take me to Vinton. Why? I don't know.
You're in driver mode.
Y'all got maps. You figure it out. That's what it is. Anger Diary behind the scenes on our YouTube channel. You want to watch it all get put together? You can do that right now.
We are incident free on the roads. We are clear. If you see anything, please let us know. Text 52353. That's the number. Please text us safely. Thunderstorms in the forecast for later on today, getting to 86. Sunshine back tomorrow as well. 73 at your K92. Your next K92 traffic update in less than 30 minutes.
See, now's an appropriate time. I'm going to go pee. This is how it works.
Playing, yeah.
Right now?
I'm going to go pee right now.
You got to hold it. No.
I've been holding it, so I'm good.
We're on our way to Virginia Beach. I'm like, you don't find a spot. I'm
That's
going
the
to
worst
pee in
way
this
to
spot.
pee.
He said, how are you going to do that? I said, I don't know. I got to go.
That's the worst way to pee, man. Think this look like me? I don't think it do. I mean, does anybody look like you, Salesman?
A little bit.
I look white.
Yeah, but all black babies kind of look like white.
All black babies look white?
Yeah.
Well, shoot.
Yeah, buddy. Hey, Carrie. Oh, Ruth, I only had to stop one time. It was just at the worst possible time. That's all. Yeah. Hello, Troy.
Once again, first team's up for grabs.
Woo! La la la. La la la.
Thank you for shopping at Amazon. What do you do for internet?
Cox.
You have just internet only, right?
Yeah.
You have the.
There's no. I mean, what else would I do?
Because you have the other stuff for cable stuff, for TV stuff.
Yeah, I don't. I just have Cox for internet.
Isn't that more expensive than like a bundle package though?
I pay like $65 for the 100 megabyte.
For real?
Yeah.
They try to. It was like 90 something.
It is because it is 90, but you have to call and say, "Give me a deal," and then they give you a deal.
Oh, threaten to like cancel everything.
Yeah, I mean, you can threaten to cancel if you want. Cancel and go where?
Right, you ain't know where.
AOL, dial up.
Yeah,
but you can just
everything.
But you have to just be like, because you can go on and you know, they're giving away to new customers and stuff. Be like, you know, I saw this deal. Shoot, what they were charging me was higher than their posted rate of, you know, when they say normally and then they put an X through it. Mine was higher than that. I'm like, I'm higher than the normally. Stand by.
Wakanda forever.
Nothing wrong with
I don't
that,
have no
Fred.
problems.
Exactly. Sound good to me.
Indianapolis.
Overrated. Other people, I guess they like it.
They love it.
But
overrated.
Good vibes, and then you've realized, man, this thing is overrated. I'm gonna tell you, it was a revelation. I mean, it was a reminder as I sat there in the hot sun. This activity is completely overrated and dumb, and I don't know why we even accept it. We need to say no more.
This is something everybody does. Or most people.
A lot of people act like they enjoy it.
Okay.
But they can't possibly.
It's great in theory until you're actually doing it. Ahead of time, you think this is a great idea.
Okay.
And then every time you're doing it, it's a terrible idea because it's overrated. I'll explain next. If you have anything that you think is overrated, you can start texting it to 52353 or join any of our live chats. We are live on the K92 Mornin Thang YouTube channel, Facebook page, and Twitch. Any of those, hit us up there. Overrated. And then I saved a bunch of snake stories for Freddy Mac.
Come on, man.
So we'll get into those as well.
No! Ah! You just compiled them over like 2 weeks,
basically.
Ah!
Yeah, pretty much. Okay.
You ever just see stuff and be like, ooh, I like that. I want to buy it. It's a deal. You know good and well you don't need it.
Well, you know it's a better deal not buying things. You know, that's you say, oh, it's a deal.
I'm just looking at. So I guess it is 19 hours left. So I guess it is 3 a.m. tomorrow. It's over or something.
I thought it was a day and a
maybe
half.
this is
Or maybe it was till 3 a.m. I don't know.
This could be 19 minutes.
Amazon will be more than happy to sell you things at any time. I can promise you that.
But pre-ordered an audiobook for October. But I'm just looking. They said the most popular item was was it an air fryer or was it the
My beef is that Jessica decided and didn't give me a heads up that she was just going to buy a Ninja blender like 4 days ago. That's like the perfect thing to buy on Prime Day.
Yeah. It's like 50% off almost, if not.
Probably.
If she would have just waited 4 days.
Didn't wait. I got the email. I'm like, hey, check with me.
Yeah, Katie tried to joke around. I'm like, yeah, I just ordered a bunch of stuff on Amazon for Prime Day. I'm like, no, you didn't, because the email it's my email, so I would have saw it.
I would have known.
Every time she orders something, I'm like, what is this? What's that? Like, you ain't order anything. Trying to play jokes on me. I'm just looking. I'm like, oh, this is cool. Ugh. It's a deal. You get all the Harry Potters.
Really need. Like, just stuff.
Got a gun safe. Nice.
Well, yeah, you gotta have a safe. You got
Where'd you get?
Like,
I ain't know if you. Well, no, my dad had a little lockbox thing.
No,
but it was like up in the closet.
Finger and stuff.
Yeah. My dad just, if he ain't put it in the box, he just put it up there under a shirt. But we knew that was just not.
Yeah.
I don't know. We didn't even think about it. Ooh, let's go play with the gun. Like, it wasn't. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know your kids.
Well, Ava would never. But him is little,
You know how I, yeah. We'll find a way to get up, climb up there, whatever, get it. Nah. My brother never even thought about it. It's not a game. Which I don't know how we got into that. Maybe it was just him talking about how serious stuff like that was. Yeah, my dad. Mm-hmm. It's just not. I don't need to do that. What I'm gonna do with a gun? At 8 years old. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's just how my mind was. I was probably too scared.
K92 Mornin Thang. Hey, we're back. Look at us.
Hello.
Live here on the Thang. Monica, Zach, Freddy, Mac. He went on his honeymoon.
I did.
And did you have any like revelations on your honeymoon? Is there anything? Did you have your Zen moment or yes, this is where I'm meant to? Just anything. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it was the first time in a long time I had a. He keeps breaking it down for me. It was the first time in a long time we'd actually had a vacation. We take a lot of weekend trips, so that was like obviously very relaxing. And I just had this new feeling of like I felt different about her. Like I felt like it's weird to explain. It sounds corny.
Well, she's your wife now,
right? And so I felt like a renewed love for her, and I tried to explain it as best I could.
Well, it's good to hang out together because you know that you have fun together.
Yeah,
without other people around.
Yeah, exactly.
I know with Jared, we took a week and went to the beach, and we had the best freaking time.
Just you two,
yeah,
right?
just us two. I remember some of it, but it was so much fun.
Which was good because Monica had declared it the make or break weekend for our relationship.
Oh, no, but it was
look, I don't know if this doesn't work out. You're done at the end of this.
And just having that time together, it means a lot.
Yeah, because we hang out with a lot of friends all the time in groups and stuff like that. But when you two can just have a good time, just with your corny inside jokes and stuff, it's great.
I would say couples time is something that is underrated. People don't put enough value into that. Date nights and doing little trips without their children. Everyone says, well, my children always come first. Good luck. You're going to get divorced.
You got to have time with your...
you got to just spread your time equally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Your kids obviously deserve a lot of time and all that. But also your partner, your spouse.
Well, yeah.
On the other hand, there are things that are totally overrated in this world. I don't know why we think it's a good idea. And I thought about this the other day while I was sitting in the hot, hot sun. Eating outside.
No.
Oh, God, it's overrated.
You don't like to eat outside?
No.
Yeah, Zach.
It's never enjoyable when you do it. It's great in theory. You think you want to sit outside, but there is, unless you live in San Diego where the weather is perfect all the time, the weather's not right ever.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Because there's about a 1 degree margin of error between being too hot, too cold, and just right.
Yeah. And then there's also the, what affects me about eating outside is bugs. Just mosquitoes and flies and all that. It's just annoying. So I'm starting to like that less. Yep. I used to love eating out on the deck, eating dinner, sunset, whatever. It's too many bugs.
I wanted to eat outside yesterday, but it was so muggy. And I'm like,
See?
okay, I can't
Too
do
hot.
It.
I'm like, slapping my arms every couple seconds.
Yeah, I
with
was
mosquitoes.
on a family road trip, and one of the days we went in Fall River, Massachusetts, home of Emerald, Bam,
Emerald.
that whole thing.
Nice.
They also have this thing called Battleship Cove. So there's a bunch of battleships, and you get to walk out. It's cool,
Sweet.
all these old battleships. And right nearby is a restaurant called The Cove, because it's near
All right.
Battleship Cove.
Oh, cool.
Very nice looking place. All this outdoor seating. Yes, let's have lunch because it's a lovely day. Because it's always nice when you're outside and moving.
Yes.
You think it's nice out. You think, oh, yeah,
Catch a
it's
breeze.
warm. It's a nice summer day. You create your own breeze. And as
Yep.
soon as you sit down, you're just a stagnant lump
Just sitting there.
sitting there in the sun as it's baking down on you.
No
And
umbrella?
No.
Table with an umbrella?
No,
Zach.
there's none of that, and also no. Didn't really think to bring sunblock because I thought it was going to be inside battleships. So I'm baking and I can feel it.
Yeah.
Y'all don't understand what it's like to be a white person that knows the sun is coming and it is too much and you don't have the protection.
Did you even enjoy your lunch?
Not really.
No,
Too hot. Too
too
hot.
hot.
And then you order a beer. That thing's it's starting to get too warm almost
Right,
immediately.
immediately.
Even if you got a cocktail, the ice is melting too fast.
Yeah.
Too
Yeah.
hot. Eating outside is completely overrated.
Overrated.
It's never the right temperature. It's either a little chilly, or it's too hot, or it's too buggy, or there's a breeze, but it's too much wind because now it's blowing all your
Can't
stuff
get it
all over the
right.
place. You cannot get it right. And I knew
Yeah.
as I'm sitting there baking in the sun, I finally decided to go to the bathroom. Didn't really have to go that much.
You just want to get
Wanna
Wanted
outside.
to get
inside.
I went inside, and it was. I picture the temperature in heaven to be exactly what this temperature was inside. It was.
Did you just sit down with another family?
I thought about it. I did. It was so
Like,
nice in there.
I will sit down with my lobster roll
Oh my
right
God.
here.
Is it too late to move? Can we get in
Oh,
here?
Seriously.
no.
Well, eating outside, overrated. I'm gonna say something that's overrated. I'm gonna get a lot of flack. I think, especially from Zach, Star Wars. I think it's overrated. The movies
Probably
are too
now
long.
it's too many.
It's too many movies. They're too long.
think you
Harry
kinda
Potter's in there too. Lord of the Rings. All those movies.
All
Yeah.
those big, long trilogy
Yep.
franchises. I actually, you know what? I agree with you.
Yeah.
Little overrated.
I think Star Wars is perfectly fine. It's fine.
Big bowl of fire.
But it's not amazing.
Okay.
Even the original ones. Even
Yeah.
the one. I think we only think they're amazing because they're nostalgic and you were a kid or
Right.
whatever. But at the same time, they're all fine. They're all the same.
Like, I think the characters are cool. Like, some of the storylines might be all right. You know,
I
also
think overrated.
R2D2 or Darth Vader and all that. It's cool, but
Overrated.
The movie's itself overrated.
Every
Too
so
much
I
hype.
feel about every superhero movie. It's completely overrated. Text 52353. You can also call if you want to chat, hear your voice, 774-9236, 800-468-9236. Ed Sheeran. Here's a text. Overrated. Netflix.
Netflix? Overrated?
They had a bad day yesterday, which we'll talk about in the trending at 9 o'clock, and it's part of the reason because they can be overrated, and but everyone gets caught up in it, and that's why they get all excited about Netflix. So we'll get into that as well. Overrated. Plus, I've been saving snake stories for Freddie Mac for like 2 weeks.
I hate you now.
I love you too. We'll get into all of that here on the Thang live. Live.
K92, hello. Good morning.
Bill Nye, the science guy, is out there.
Hey, what's your name? Oh, Eddie. Hey, be sure to have your radio turned off. Hold on a second. Eddie says, movie channel, Showtime, showing old movies.
Okay.
Said, like HBO, Showtime, they show those old movies.
Sure. Most of the movies in there suck. Yeah. It's like whack. I got Stars again. I got the subscription just to watch Power.
Yeah,
And I'm scrolling through the movies, and I'm like, I've never even heard of this movie. I watched this dumb movie called The Neighbor the other night. So stupid. What's that guy's name? Because he's played in a lot of stuff.
Blockers was okay. Blockers with John.
Man, why are you paying for Stars when you could just put the Kodi app on your damn Fire Stick and you can watch Power all
It's like
you
an
want?
Xbox.
Huh?
I don't know. I gotta double check and see if I have a. Wait, you know what? There might be an USB port in the Xbox. Is it? I don't know if there's a USB. It should be one in the TV, but I can't remember.
Fine, laptop. You can do it on a laptop.
And plug it up to the TV.
No, or if you wanted to.
Or just watch it
on your laptop. Your damn generation loves watching things on tiny screens, so what do you care?
I know, right?
Friday the 13th, I had to watch a scary movie. I watched It Follows. It's terrible, but I was too invested in the movie. So basically, you have to sleep with someone and pass along the curse by sleeping with people. And if you don't pass along, then whatever spirit will come and just, take care of business. But it was a little disturbing.
Tell Eddie 1 minute.
Hey, Eddie, we've got 1 minute, then we'll be on, okay?
Gosh, this movie is so stupid.
All right, what's that? What?
The Neighbor with William Fichtner.
Oh, that guy's creepy.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a good actor, but he's creepy.
In that movie, he's so creepy.
He's
and
creepy
awkward.
in every movie. He's creepy
I
in
guess
life.
He does act. Now that I think he's on Prison Break, he was kind of creepy, weird, like odd.
Did you ever see the movie Go? Katie Holmes, the guy from Justified.
I don't know.
It's a great movie from like late 90s.
Okay.
He's a creepy bastard in that thing too. He comes out of the bathroom naked. I mean, he's just weird.
No, this was. It ends and you're like, that's it? Come on. He like kills this guy and then that's it. It's like, come on, what?
I watched Limitless. Have you seen Limitless? Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, I remember I bought the.
It reminded me of Crank. Sort of.
Yeah. They wanted to sue me for taking that.
Ending was too damn quick, but I the rest of the movie I enjoyed.
Yeah, that was good.
I was like, what? It's done? What?
Mm-hmm.
Does your high school have that chant at sports game? Overrated.
Oh, yeah.
Overrated.
Overrated. Yeah, there's lots of things, man. They're just, it seems good, or other people act like they like it, and then you realize it's overrated. Right, Eddie? Eddie,
Yeah.
Eddie, good morning, Eddie.
Good morning, K92 crew. Y'all rock.
Well,
I know what's overrated worse than any damn thing out there. Excuse me for saying it, but the damn movie channels on Showtime, TMC, and Cinemax, they showed the damn movies back in the Bung, Egypt. I want to see a new movie. That's something I'm paying $8 or $10 a month for, and they showed me something 40 years ago.
Yeah,
He's mad.
True.
Well, they show you like all these indie films. It's like, I've
Yeah.
never even heard of this, and then you watch it and it's stupid.
Yeah. There is a lot of filler they got to put on there, and they'll play an occasional new movie. Thank you, Eddie. I had to let him go because
He's very upset.
very passionate about what is overrated.
That's what happens. Overrated.
It is what happens. Text 52353. Starbucks overrated. They are though.
They are, Monica. We love it. It does taste good, but come on, man. $5 for those 2 little egg bites. Come on.
I know.
Come on.
There's something special about it.
Overrated.
There's something
there's
special
not.
about their oven.
You can make it at home. What's special about the oven?
I don't know. It's that
Can make that
Starbucks
at
oven.
home.
It really
Don't
just...
forget to remind your husband when you get home today that Chipotle is overrated too.
Oh! Uh-oh. Hitting them where it hurts. You know,
Right in his
overrated.
full belly.
I go to it every time. Ranch and trying to make it extra ranchy. I almost died yesterday.
Okay,
I went out for a
explain.
friend's birthday and they had. We went to a Mexican restaurant
Okay.
and they had ranch dip. I thought it was a cheese dip. I dipped my chip in there, and the amount of ranch, my throat started to. I thought I had an asthma attack. I had the EpiPen in my purse, and for Ava, but I was going to use it because my throat started to close up. And I'm like, how do you make ranch extra ranchy?
Because you thought it was.
I thought it was like a cheese.
White
I said,
cheddar.
and I gently dipped my chip in that dip, and I said, I'm gonna try this.
It should be a little bit.
No, it was some sort of ranch.
Extreme ranch.
Ranch attack.
Extreme ranch.
I couldn't believe it. I'm like, how much? How do you even do that?
All of a sudden, you thought you had asthma. You needed to
but
use that
if I
EpiPen
try
for your
anything
daughter.
new, my throat starts to close. It's something weird. I don't know. But that ranch did it. And I said, I'm dying right here in this restaurant. So I had
you
the
try
EpiPen.
something new and your throat closes.
I feel like I'm having an asthma attack.
So you,
like an allergy or something.
You do, Fred.
I'm allergic to ranch.
You do what any protective and fine, upstanding parent would do.
Oh, yeah.
You take your child's EpiPen and use it for yourself.
Right.
I was
As
prepared to
expensive as
do
they
it.
are.
Better hope there's no peanuts in anything, Ava. Mama needs
Well,
this.
I was waiting for my friend to arrive, and I said, if I have to use this EpiPen on myself, I will. But my throat was really closing up. Too much ranch in the ranch.
So what'd you do? Just drink water?
Drinking water.
Try to just
Hard
get that
drink.
taste out of your mouth.
Too much ranch in the ranch.
It was
much ranch in the ranch.
overrated.
Overrated. So
Thank
what we've
you.
learned is ranch is overrated according to Monica, but also ranch causes asthma.
Yeah.
Can
It
allergy.
can.
Learn something new every day, man.
It was shocking. I was scared.
Yeah, Fred, you're right. We learn something new every day. It's not necessarily learn something correct every day, but we do learn something new. Blow Your Mind is next. I've been saving a bunch of snake stories for you. Plus, a woman accidentally stole a car for 2 weeks.
Accidentally?
What?
Yep, I'll explain.
My throat's closing. Is this ranch?
I was like, how do you make it extra?
Aren't people allergic to ranch? Like really allergic?
But if I try,
Like, I don't even know what's in ranch.
I have
Mayonnaise.
like an instant asthma attack.
That's funny. Ranch.
Ranch
So
is
ranch-
basically sour cream with
yeah.
ranch flavoring.
Okay.
The dry seasonings of ranch.
Yeah.
So various herbs and spices.
I don't ever fiend for ranch.
No.
But if it's like the best option out of salad dressings, I'll get it.
They had ranch on them.
Like I'm not a huge vinaigrette person. I don't like honey mustard on my salad.
I would put just olive oil.
So I would like in that case I would take ranch out of those three.
It was extreme.
Extreme ranch.
Oh,
It was a lot too.
it was a lot.
It's like thick.
I was like, okay,
It looked like cheese. Why would they put it in that little bowl
it was in a
too?
little bowl, and I was like,
Because
It comes in a dipping
they're
bowl.
trying to give people asthma. That's what it
it
is.
was an allergic reaction.
They want the lawsuit.
They want you. They're trying to give you asthma on purpose. Somebody call Skull Rude.
Yep.
The Mexican restaurant asthma scam. They're in cahoots with the EpiPen people.
That's what it is.
And because those cost so much now.
all tied together.
Yep, it's all coming together into one tangled web of insanity. Cuckoo nuts over here. What if I get close to you? Hello, Dawn. Hello, Brandon. Jojo. Hi. Hello, Denise. I know. Who are you? Who's this person in our chat? Who's this fine young black gentleman in our chat named Brandon? Who is this Brandon? I don't even know these people anymore. Well, Brandon, I make you this promise. This show is going to be together, all three of us, for a solid 9 shows, and then I'm going to the beach. But after the beach, we will be back for a solid 3 shows before we all go to a work convention for 2 days. But then after that, when we get back, Monica won't be here because she's at the beach. But then after that, when she gets back, we will all be here for a solid 2 weeks before Labor Day weekend, where I take a couple extra days off. But then after that, it's everything till Christmas. So, you know. So, man, we are on point. We got a pattern going of off and on.
Like that?
Selena Gomez, K92 Mornin Thang, Monica, Zach, Freddy Mac, and you. Text 52353. Monica, same thing happened to me at the Mexican restaurant. I thought it was queso, and it was some weird ranch dip. Nasty.
Weird ranch dip.
Yes, really ranchy.
How many weird ranch
Queso!
dips are there?
And it was in that little bowl.
Why they put it in that bowl? Did somebody at your table ask
Put
for
some
ranch?
pickles and some garbage in it. He just brought it over.
Huh.
I said, well, I guess I'll just dip a chip.
No, it's free. Here you go.
And as Monica has taught all of us incorrectly, ranch can cause asthma.
It can.
According to her.
You need an
Don't know.
EpiPen.
All right,
You
Fred,
gotta
I
be ready.
saved these for you. Guy gets in a fight with his neighbor, so his neighbor throws a rattlesnake at him.
Come on, man. Look, yo, I don't want no problems. I'm just saying, you just took my parking spot. I'm sorry. It was my bad. You took my spot.
But if you start fighting, they were really fighting, and he just picked it up.
Where did the rattlesnake come from? You can't
I know
own that.
this neighborhood is scary. This is not a neighborhood.
Florida?
Now, Texas.
Okay.
Where I do stereotypically, I would think rattlesnakes just hanging out. They might even have their own house on the street. So this dude, 39-year-old dude, Ryan Sauter, was in an argument with his next door neighbor Keith, and they didn't get along well. So they got into a major fight. So Ryan got his revenge by tossing a live snake into Keith's RV, which he also lives in. And to go one step further, to make sure he didn't realize that there was a rattlesnake in his RV, the dude bit the tail off the rattle.
What?
I know. And then, again, this
because he wouldn't be able to hear him. That is disgusting.
This is a rough neighborhood, too, because Keith protected himself by killing the snake with his nearby machete.
Okay,
so we
well,
got
right.
a dude with a machete and a guy who bites the tail off of rattlesnakes.
The biter is dangerous.
Oh, they're
yeah,
all
well, they
dangerous.
both are. This one guy's just carrying around a machete in his RV.
People have machetes.
Yeah, Monica,
like,
the owner of a machete saying
like,
that.
I know, like we have a his and hers. Like, come on, it's all right.
Oh, that's so
Monica,
romantic.
it's so cute.
It is cute.
Monica has like a couple.
More snakes.
Weird.
No.
Come on, man. Wow.
Guy in New York sleeping.
Okay.
6-foot snake fell on him from the ceiling.
Yes.
Why?
That could happen here.
It could happen here.
Yeah, something could break loose and it just drop right through.
Could fall right out of that tile above your head, Freddie
Right
Mac.
there.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
how does this happen? This is something that, Fred, this could have happened to you at some point. Because you were apartment life for a while.
Yeah.
And that's what it was. This dude did not own a snake. He's just sleeping in his bed. And one of his neighbors had a snake, 6-foot-long, red-tailed boa constrictor that got out of its enclosure, got into the ceiling, and got down to this guy's house.
Dropped right down.
And dropped right down on him.
Kiss me, baby. Yep. Put his little tongue in his mouth.
Monica.
He sleep. He's like, what's that? Did I drool a little bit? No. It's a snake tongue.
You freak out, right? You just, I mean.
Yeah, you do. I'll tell you this, it's not quite the same, but I do understand the level of freak out. When I was a teenager, I had a friend that had a pet ferret, and those things are sort of like snake.
Wiggly.
They're like if a snake and a rat had a horrible drunken night together, that's what you get as a ferret. And that ferret used to love to get out of its enclosure. And I was sleeping over, and this, teenager, that kind of thing. So I'm sleeping on the floor with a sleeping bag. I wake up, that ferret had his nose in my mouth.
Oh, you made out with the ferret. Zach kissed a ferret.
Ew. Gross. You got ferret mouth.
Yes.
I did.
You made out with a ferret. That was your first kiss. How old were you?
Oh, how cute.
That actually, sadly, that was as far as I had gone with any sort. I'd gone first base. Yeah, that was my first base, and it was with Cochise the ferret. Let's get to the woman who stole the car.
All right.
Oh, my gosh. Too much.
Yes.
I think it was trying to swim down my throat, that ferret.
Probably.
Freaked me out. I'm like, ooh!
Ferret wanted more.
And by the way, ferrets don't taste pleasant.
I bet.
No.
You think ranch dip is bad? Ferret is worse. Woman unknowingly steals a car and drives it for 2 weeks.
How does that happen?
I'll tell you how.
Yeah. Oh.
This one could happen to you, Monica. You could do this. I could see you doing it. So,
okay.
Woman rented a car, a black Nissan Sentra, right? Gets in her new car that's very, it ain't hers. She don't know.
Very gas efficient.
Yeah, so she gets in her Nissan Sentra, and she drives to a nearby Walmart to buy some stuff. And like many cars now, key fob. It's keyless. You don't even need to take that thing out of your pocket. So she walks back to a black Nissan, gets in, starts the car, drives away. Wasn't her car.
Dang.
That shouldn't be the...
That person had left their key fob in the car.
Oh, I was going to say, your key fob should just be for your car, but if another one is near there...
So she just assumed that her key fob was working, and so for the next 2 weeks while she had this rental, because every time she got in the car, it worked just fine.
Wow.
But this other person's car, they don't have anything in the seats and the cup holders that belongs to them, and it's like, wait, that's not mine.
Apparently
I didn't put
not.
that there.
Some people do that. You go in their car and it looks like a rental car all
Clean.
the time.
Yeah.
It's just super clean. There's no personal effects in there, and it's not your car, so you're not paying attention to anything. Meanwhile, this black Nissan Infiniti, but she did upgrade. We'll put it that way. It was reported as stolen. She drove that car for 2 weeks, didn't realize it till she got back to the rental place, and they said, this is not our car.
She's like, what?
Yeah, we don't have record of this vehicle.
This is your
license
car.
plate. All
Do you
that.
get in trouble for this?
I don't think so. It's an accident. Sounds so innocent.
Like it was an accident.
That's very ditzy. That's a long time. That's a long accident.
But that could happen. It would happen. I would do that.
That's what happens when you leave your fob in the car, too. Kind of that person's fault in the first place.
You should just leave it in your pocket. You never go wrong.
Yeah. Though I will point out, Sentra and Infiniti, that's a
big difference.
Boy, this car feels sleeker already.
I feel big.
This.
Yeah. Man, this car feels bigger than I remembered it. But and a snake fell. No, there was no snake. No snake in that story.
They leave the snake in the vent just to avoid anybody trying to steal the car or something. You know what I mean? The snake pop out. We are incident free. If you see anything, please let us know. Text 52353. Weather today. Thunderstorms this afternoon in the forecast. Getting to 86. And chance of storms tonight. Mostly clear, though. 73 at K92. Your next K92 traffic update in less than 30 minutes.
Anger Diary on the way. The long road trip. That's at 8:15. If you're dealing with an insurance company, do not do it on your own. What's wrong with you, man? Mark Skolrud and his legal team are here to make sure that you're getting a fair offer. You need to at least sit down with him because on average, an injured person with an attorney will get 3.5 times more money than somebody dealing with an insurance company on their own. Fact is, insurance companies are for-profit businesses. So when they put out an offer, that may not be the best offer unless you're consulting with an expert. Here's some cases shared with us. Insurance company offered this person $500. Oh, that seems nice. Yeah, well, Mark got that person $9,800. Here's another one. Insurance company offers $2,500. Oh, all right. Yeah, Mark got that person $75,000. He recently settled a fractured hip case for $550,000. Every case is different, but on average, an injured person with an attorney gets 3.5 times more money, and that is why you contact Mark Skolrud and his legal team today. 877-444-4444. The initial review of your claim is free. You have nothing to lose. Just let them look at your case and go from there. 877-444-4444. The Skolrud Law Firm, helping people. It's what they do. The beef and cheddar couldn't get any more delicious. Delicious.
That white sauce is kind of weird, but it's not like full-on ranch, but it kind of tastes.
Yeah, it's ranch. It's that yum yum. It's the same thing they serve at the. It's the same thing they serve there. That yum yum.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
People around here love that thing. That gelatinous artery clogging.
Yum yum sauce.
Just the name sounds like a porn. Yeah, baby, you want to put some yum yum sauce on you?
No, thank you. Yum yum. What's off?
Ba-ba-da-poot. Uh-oh. All our cameras are out. I think we're still going. Yeah, we have a blackout screen. I don't know. Check the... Is this not plugged in? These aren't plugged in, are they? Did they all die?
Plugged in. Yep, plugged in.
They're all off. They're off. Hang on, we're working on it. We're here.
You really don't see anything?
No, they're all off. Every single camera's off.
Weird. Yeah, because it's plugged in over here. Yep. But is this plugged in over there?
Also a good question. No, see low battery. No, it's not.
Nope.
Come on, people! What the hell is...
Where's it usually? Oh, right here.
No, it goes in this thing. It goes in this.
Yeah, that's not plugged in.
Why do people... Ah! Why do people do stuff? Don't touch things. God. Stand by, we're coming back. Please enjoy this black screen. we're back. Here you are. Hi, Ashley.
We're back again.
It's too much to ask around here. It just is.
Or whatever she was, breastfeeding the kid as she walked out.
Oh, sorry. Let me. Was I told I'm supposed to be outraged about that? Is that what today's fake outrage?
The chick that was breastfeeding her baby as she was walking down. I guess she was a model in some fashion show.
Yeah.
Victoria's Secret chick.
Sports Illustrated.
Sports Illustrated. That's what it was.
Stand by.
Swimsuit model breastfeeding her kid as she was modeling down the catwalk. I think. Oh. Yeah.
Stand by. K92 Mornin Thang, Monica, Zach, Freddy, Mac.
Hi.
Hello. I watched Black Panther.
Really?
What'd you think?
All right, let me rephrase that. I watched 1 hour of Black Panther.
Wait, why? You didn't watch the whole thing?
Everybody fell asleep. We had to pause it.
Oh, that's annoying. I hate doing that.
I know. It took me 2 nights to watch The Greatest Showman because everybody fell asleep.
Yeah.
And my wife falls asleep during every movie. Monica, you know the person, right?
My wife does as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what happened is my daughter and I, it was sort of family movie or on our road trip and everything, and we stay at this one friend's house, and we all stay in their basement, and we're all in there together. Like there's a mattress that my wife and I are on, the kids are right on the couch, so we're all right there. So we kind of watch a movie together, that sort of thing. And my daughter really wanted to watch Greatest Showman. Mm-hmm. So we're watching it, and we're about hour 15 minutes in, something like that. And I look, she's still awake. My son's still awake. My wife,
she's out.
Gone.
Oh, she was not snoring,
she
like that.
I don't know. She
She
wasn't
did
awake.
not.
She ain't awake to defend herself. So she is now. Point was not only to have to turn the movie off because she was asleep, and it was a little bit late, and we probably did need to go to bed. But the next day, well, I don't remember any of it. We're gonna have to start over. Oh no!
Because then you end up in the same spot. You watching it around the same time. She's sleepy, laying
You're
down,
tired.
trying to watch a movie.
I know,
you're gonna end up
asleep again.
Right, an hour, 15 minutes in, because you still got like an hour and a half to go.
Yeah. Did you see Greatest Showman?
I haven't. I've heard great things, but I'm not a musical person.
It is a musical.
Oh.
I kind of liked it. I thought it was a good movie. I enjoyed it.
Even with the song, the singing and
I
stuff.
kind of liked the songs. And I'm not a huge musical person. Black Panther, I thought my first hour, it's all right. It's like all the other superhero movies. I'm waiting to get into the good stuff, but so far it's there.
No singing in Black Panther.
I am black and I'm a panther.
Yeah.
I get upset every time I hear that. Mamma Mia, she's back again.
Oh, they got a sequel coming out. That's right.
I'm having a baby.
I was like, who's watching?
Yeah, who demanded Mamma Mia?
Well, I kind of like Greatest Showman. I know a lot of people get mad because it makes... There's some things about P.T. Barnum in real life that maybe he's not as awesome as the movie makes it look. But I don't care. It's a movie.
It's just a movie. They can only tell parts of the story.
And again,
usually.
the guy was born in 1812. We can't be holding him to 2018 standards either.
That's true.
So
That's also true.
That whole situation.
I got to check that out.
I'm Black Panther. Roar, roar. I like it. Can we
roar?
Roar, roar.
Yes, let's start our own music. Black Panther, the musical,
Soundtrack?
as performed by the K92 Mornin Thang. Gee, I'm the bad guy. Yeah, we'll get into all of it.
That
Sounds awful.
Tattoo on my neck. Ming, ming.
Wow.
Oh.
Ming, ming.
Fred, it's going to be it's the first musical you'll ever like. And,
Really?
and you have to start writing. We'll start writing the song Wakanda Forever.
Wakanda forever. All right.
We are Wakanda.
Oh, wow. With the
Oh,
same
man.
tune.
Forever. We'll get into it. I like
We
it.
can get the building all.
We
we'll all
are
join
the
in.
world no one
Yeah.
else can find because we don't want to hang out with y'all.
All DJs in the building. All the stations here
I
at
think
K92.
all the staff.
We
Yeah,
will
everybody.
hide
Yeah.
from you in beautiful
In the sales.
Africa.
It sounds like Zach already wrote the song.
think he did.
He wrote it while his wife was asleep watching Black
Exactly.
Panther.
He
All right.
really likes Black Panther.
I'm gonna turn everything into a musical. Brand new Anger Diary on the way. Monica's Hot List next as well. Google game for prizes and your almost moment at 8:45.
Almost.
I hate almost stories, but there are certain things that happen in your life that they could have been life changing. They could have been monumental.
What did they say on that insurance commercial? Almost had it.
Well.
Almost had it.
I went to a Boston Red Sox game.
Mm-hmm.
Almost had it, man.
Oh.
Almost had it.
Almost had it. You had
This
great seats. That's what you did.
Is
have.
a moment
Mhm.
that I will never live down. Ever.
Really?
You're going to cry.
This is like top of the list?
I'm never getting over this one.
Okay.
Like ever. I mean, like ever. And every time someone asks me, it makes me mad. And that's never going to go away. 8:45, I'll explain. So if you ever had a time, it was almost superstardom.
Mm-hmm.
But you're still you. You stupid you. 8:45. Wakanda forever! Forever! Wakanda! We're a bunch of people living in hiding because we'll have a beautiful world that you can't see. Though I'm not
That
really.
sucks, man. Katie's done that a couple of times recently. We were like watching a movie and she's like starting to fall asleep. She's like, and I'm wide awake. I'm into it.
Right. And then you
Can we
can't watch
finish it
anymore.
tomorrow? Like, no, I'm watching it right now.
If it's good, I'll stay up for it. If it's something
I watched Stepmom the other day because Katie wanted to watch it. She was like her choice for that, and she stayed awake for that.
What was it?
Stepmom.
There's certain ones. I mean, if it's good, you'll
Who's
stay
the
up.
dad in that? I can't even think.
He's
of his
like
name.
older,
It's
so the regular mom has
90s.
cancer or something.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
Barf. I wish I could.
I'm
fall
like,
asleep
I
during
know
that.
exactly what this movie's, how this goes because we watched the trailer for it, and I'm like, it's like one of those movies on Stars. It's like mostly, it's like a couple like highlights, like the new Spider-Man's on there or whatever, but then they got these old ass movies that nobody wants to watch.
I had a snap Ben.
Julia Roberts.
Oh my God. It was like, it worked my nerves. I had to pause it twice just to catch my breath. I'm like, all right.
Just like get yourself together.
Yeah, so it was a night at Pauly Shore night because I was watching it by myself. I'm like, let me check out this movie. Kids asleep.
You felt like you had to be quiet in the house.
Quiet.
That's how you know it's a good movie. You get all into it like that. But you're awake.
And I was like, okay, spoiler alert, the woman in Quiet Place, wife, she's pregnant.
Oh, well, spoiler alert. Get out of here. I do plan on watching that movie.
Okay,
Good Lord.
Okay.
Put his headphones in.
Oh, you gonna? You know you had.
I guess we've ruined it, though. You already ruined the good part.
I'm here
Jesus.
for it. I'm here for it. I'm listening.
Right,
I'm like,
I know
whatever.
see it. Okay.
Spoiler alert. Let me start doing it immediately. You don't have any time to react.
Right.
Oh, that was, I should have paused.
Spoiler alert. Boom. Like, you even finish saying alert before you're spoiling it. He's like, hey.
Yes.
I get a chance to put on my headphones. Dang.
Now.
Better now. Better now. Blah, blah, blah.
No, Monica spoiled it. I'm better now.
Spoiler.
Meow, meow,
Spoiler,
meow, meow, meow.
Oh,
His songs are catchy as I don't know what, though. He ugly as a... His songs are catchy. Not gonna lie.
He's like... they got him in regular rotation on alternative channels. Too.
Really?
Yeah.
What song?
Not this one. Different one. I forget. Brand new Anger Diary. The long road trip. 8:15 on the way.
spoiler alert.
Monica, just if you watch us behind the scenes, and we apologize, we have to constantly, for usually Monica's content, either being wildly inappropriate, filthy, or ruining any movie you completely want to see. So she was ruining The Quiet Place before I could even get my headphones
that
on.
was a great movie.
Yeah.
If you love horror movies,
Okay.
it's one of the best.
How about you play The Quiet Place right now?
That's
That'd be a good idea.
Nah, she wanted to tell me all about
yes, and spoiler alert, and I didn't give you time.
You can give me time to react.
I didn't.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
I can't even get ready to close my ears.
I know.
No, I didn't give you time. Sorry about that. All right, moving on. G-Eazy and Halsey, they have split, but sources say that he is hooking up with Demi Lovato, which it is really, it's bad.
I don't like him.
Bad news.
I don't like men who sing about their back tats. There's a start. And he enjoys cocaine, which, you know what? Fine. If that's what he wants to do, good for him.
Yeah.
But somebody who's supposed to be a recovering addict, who's supposed to be in
Doesn't
treatment,
need that.
Demi Lovato, does not need to be hanging out with him.
No, and he was arrested back in May. He was in Sweden. He had cocaine on him.
And
so
then
now
there was that whole controversy where him and Halsey were on a boat and they were all enjoying some white powdery substance.
Oh, boy.
They were baking a cake, Zach.
Maybe.
Flour.
I bake lots of cakes on boats.
Yeah, that's the place to do it.
Yeah, it's going to be a hot new show on the Food
Cake
Network
by
because
the
they
ocean?
love cake shows. Boat cake.
Boat cake.
Boat cake.
Yep.
Yep.
And Cake by the
best.
Ocean will be on afterward,
Cake
too.
by the
That's right.
ocean. Ah.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah, I don't like that for Demi Lovato. I think she's off the wagon. I do. I mean, I know she's got a new song. I think Sober. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, she just kind of owns it, right?
Okay.
She admits to it and says, "Mom, I'm sorry."
She sort of admitted to a relapse, but I almost think she's kind of gone back.
Yeah, she is
entirely
backtracking.
to just that saying, all right, I'm going to go for this way of life.
Yeah.
I hope she has a good support system, someone to
Hopefully.
kind of pull her back.
That's
from
what I
that
hope.
mess.
Yeah.
All right, so a woman is suing Alex Trebek for almost being attacked. And this story is just so weird. I mean, I guess you can sue for anything and everything.
You want
Now.
to say, okay, this is a frivolous lawsuit because Alex Trebek's dog, the Jeopardy guy, the dog lunged at her and did not attack her, but it caused her to. And
she fell.
Yeah, the headline sounds like, "Whoa, that's crazy. Dogs are mean. Whatever,
But
whatever."
she was almost attacked, and she's saying that she suffered physical, mental, and emotional pain.
Now,
but when you dive into more of the story, though, you find out she wasn't really.
She wasn't attacked. Something she fell down. She
No,
was
but you know what, Fred? If I came up to you and I pretended to punch you and I got real close to your face, but I didn't actually hit you, but you were rightfully terrified because I'm strong, and you.
That's funny.
There you go. Okay. But if it took you by surprise and you tried to avoid it, and you leaned back and maybe you fell over a box and you broke your arm, that is my fault. I mean, I caused that.
I fully agree with that. Now, Zach, if like how this story is, you're on the other side of a glass mirror or a glass window, and you do that same thing, and I fall back, that's kind of on me. There's a
If he
because
pops up and scares you.
in this case there was a fence there. The dog was fenced in. Alex Trebek's dog was
I am
fenced
pretty
in.
menacing, though.
Alex Trebek's dog was fenced in.
But where does it stop? Where life just happens, where things just happen.
Well, that's because if that
like,
happens in a situation and the person whose dog who almost attacked you is poor, then we don't have this lawsuit.
Oh, no.
situation.
It's Jeopardy host Alex Trebek.
Alex Trebek. He's got money.
That's where
I
it
can have
happens.
some of that money.
Right.
No, I don't. No, I'm not with it. You don't just sue for just anything. I mean, you can, but I don't think
But
it's
I
a
told
good
you,
idea.
Tyler Perry, he says for celebrities or if you come into money, make sure to have a stash put to the side for
Trebek's
lawsuits.
got it. Trebek's not hurting. He's eating out.
I'll
here.
go into
So
his
he's
lawsuit
got-
money.
Yeah, he'll just tap into that lawsuit fund, lawsuit savings
Give her
account.
$5,000.
Monica, I guarantee, has a
for it to
lawsuit
just-
fund.
For it to just go away. Monica, you think so?
Yeah, for all her shady dealings of her side hustles, she knows.
think so?
Yeah,
She can't tell us,
Yeah,
even if
she
she
has
did,
it.
of
It's in a shoebox in
Under the
her. No, it's
Like
not
Red
on the
Man.
bed. It's near the vegetables in her house, so her husband wouldn't find it because he would never go there. And on the box it says "All Legit Fund."
All legit
fund.
It's the
That's
All
right.
Legit Fund.
Okay.
Just to check it out.
Yeah, the fruits
All
and
legit, but we'll see. Anger Diary next. The long road trip. Then Google game. And your almost moment. I'll never live it down. I'll never get over this.
poor
Time will not heal this wound. Squatchacuda. You have RVCCU. You have Arby's. Yeah, so while you were out of the room, Fred, every single camera died all at the same time. Why?
Died?
Because someone unplugged it from here.
Oh, you know what? I didn't even realize that was on the floor, but I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
I saw that white corner.
People
on the floor
needed to
there.
unplug that for no reason.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw that on the floor. I
Junior.
didn't really think
You're
about that.
enjoying
extension
yourself
cord.
in the North Myrtle. Hello, Amber.
So
Hello,
did
Summer.
that
Hello,
mess up
Becca.
the feed and all of that?
Well,
too?
the feed was still up, but we were
But nothing
completely
was on?
black on the screen
Oh.
because all the cameras were dead. They all went out at exactly the same time, ironically.
Well, dang. Maybe somebody had a lot of things
Bella.
to plug in.
Hey, Micah. Hey. What up?
So you gonna go see Aquaman? Vincent Chase is the only Aquaman.
Oh, Jesus.
I respect.
Chase.
Yeah, I'm like season 5 now. Rewatching Entourage. He's Aquaman. Yeah.
I will say that Henry Cavill, he makes me want to see Mission Impossible. I was never into
The new one? Tom Cruise? Well. Okay, the one he got hurt on or whatever. Tom Cruise got hurt.
Ooh, it's up a
That's a line right there.
McKinley.
And then he his little curls and stuff in his hair.
Yeah.
I was like, I gotta watch.
Wait, what if you're like disappointed because the movie is stupid? How if he got like 5 minutes? Screen time.
Maybe I'll like Tom Cruise. Maybe I'll be like, he's decent.
You never seen what Top Gun movies? What Tom Cruise movies have you seen? Do you know? You never seen Top Gun.
It's been on. They're all been up.
Let me guess. Jared loves it. He loves something. Jack Reacher.
Yep.
There it is.
All
yep.
those.
Here, stand by. I'll never live it down. I'll never get over it. I'll explain at 8:45. My almost moment.
Yeah.
Ugh. Mad. Mad. I don't like it at all. Talking about things that were overrated earlier. Text 52353. Long car rides. Totally agree. Hallmark movies, especially the Christmas movies.
Aw.
They are. It's all those ones. I'm going to watch this. 5 minutes and you think, this is lame.
Yeah,
But that's what you
corny.
look forward to. You know it's going to be lame.
Yeah,
and it's
but
just
then the minute
Hallmark.
it starts. What's the one where they do the 25 days of Christmas? Oh, it's a
Yeah.
Christmas special every night, and you realize it's every Christmas special you don't feel like watching.
Yeah, the worst nights, right? You always got something going on when they're showing Home Alone.
I like them.
Yeah.
This person text 52353. I think they mean DIY projects because this is DIY projects. And
DIY?
unless they unless they're big on do yourself it projects because that's maybe that's a thing and they are overrated.
There you go.
Anger diary now. Dynamite over. Yes.
Yeah, but it's Jack Reacher. He watches.
Yeah.
That something else.
Mission Impossible.
I thought
I've never seen Show Me the Money. What movie
No,
is that?
Jerry Maguire. I never watched that. I think that's to me. I think that's one too. I bet if you go watch it now, even if you liked it, it's dated. It's a very dated '90s. I think Forrest Gump's dated. I think you watch that, you're like, it's all right. I was thinking that this just randomly this morning on my way in.
Forrest Gump?
Could that movie come out today?
Forrest Gump?
Yes. I mean, remember Tom Hanks won an Oscar for that movie. But in 2018, can Tom Hanks play a mentally challenged individual in a movie without people getting really pissed off about it? That's the question. Didn't like Sean Penn win Best Actor for I Am Sam too when he played the guy who was mentally challenged? I don't know. Just in this day and age, I think we get very mad about things like that.
Entourage, the script on Entourage would be totally different because they say the R word a lot.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I think those shows are different when they're like,
Oh, prime HBO, whatever.
Friends would be a different show.
Yeah.
Did he win something with Milk?
Milk.
Did you watch that one? Is that a Sean Penn?
It is. That's a true story.
Yeah.
But no, I did not. I don't really watch Sean Penn. I find most of his movies to be very boring. So.
That I've seen.
Yeah, Tom Cruise doesn't do a whole
Top
lot of
Gun was
movies
like,
that
okay, cool.
interest me. I enjoy Greatest Showman. I know people get mad because, P.T. Barnum was a horrible person because, the circus and the elephants and the freaks and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, okay, I understand that in today's standards.
Back then.
But in 1830?
Yeah.
Like for the freak show people, at least he gave them work. Nobody else did.
Right.
Everybody else treated them like scum on the streets and or they were thrown into asylums and given electroshock treatment. So, where's your moral compass on all that stuff? And it's just, yeah, in today's era, not acceptable. But there, kind of just was what it was. I mean, Thomas Jefferson was a fine man who did some had slaves, and all that stuff. That's a problem. But I don't know what standard. I don't know how. I don't know. I don't.
How to judge it.
I think it's hard. I think it's hard to put modern judgment on people from 200 years ago.
What about 30 years ago?
30 years ago is a little closer.
Yeah. Because some people would say the same thing about like Bill Cosby or something like that.
That's rape is rape.
Right.
You know, I mean, people say, "Oh, but like, what about his legacy? Does this ruin his legacy?" The same thing happened with Michael Jackson.
Yes, it does.
Would you want to be that role, Bill Cosby, for the movie? Would you want?
Nope.
To be Bill?
Oh, to play. They might even do a movie about him though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying they probably will.
He probably would have had one, but
is Keenan gonna do it?
He would.
Gosm flosm.
Yeah, it was like that'd be a hard role to pull off.
Yeah, I don't want to do it.
Yeah,
no.
Because you think about like how Will Smith played that guy.
Stand by.
In Pursuit of Happiness.
We are clear on the roads. If you see anything, please let us know. Text 52353. Weather-wise today, sun and clouds this morning, and then thunderstorms heading in this afternoon, getting to 86. And chance of storms tonight, 76 at K92. Your next K92 traffic update in less than 30 minutes.
Monica and Freddie Mac here to talk to you about the Roanoke Valley Community Credit Union.
Yes.
If you need extra money, maybe for a new car, and you're like, I don't have the funds. Well, go to RVCCU. They have your back, and they have the new hybrid HELOC loan. That's a loan where you lock in your balance at a fixed rate, and you still keep your line of credit.
Very, very cool. Your payments don't go up and down and all that kind of stuff. You can apply for the HELOC loan, get an interest rate as low as 1.89%. RVCCU.org is the website. You can apply online, right from your phone or from home, or you can stop in, say hello to Melissa B. at the North County branch. Katie's downtown. Angela runs the Salem branch. There's also Brittany and Cave Springs. So 4 convenient locations for you. If you live, work, worship, or go to school in the Roanoke Valley, you can be a member. Roanoke Valley Community Credit Union, lending for life.
It was called. I was ready to say fluctuate again.
Well, yeah, because they say he went in that bathroom in the subway. What? That's what I'm saying. Like, you got to tap into that, like, where they were and like as a person and all that.
That's a different one.
A different type of movie. But if you really want to play the part, they say that all the time. If you're playing like if it's a biographical movie.
You got to decline, right?
Well, like, money talks to certain people. There's always going to be someone. There's going to be someone to pick it up, even if it's like an actor that's not even known or someone on the street that looks similar to.
I guess you're right. Money talks, because like they say the same thing to people that turn down singing or rapping at the inauguration, right? Yeah. But like some people still did it. Like what's her name?
Borderline broke.
What's her name?
Artist. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Singer, black chick.
Black girl.
R&B.
She was basically ruined. They're like,
she got a lot of.
But she probably.
I hadn't heard of her for a while, and then I heard of her because she did that.
About
yeah. I think so. Yeah. God plays the crap out of that song.
Yeah. I like her voice. But yeah, when she did that, I was like, what? But at the same time,
and then now you don't hear about it
she
anymore.
was thinking money. I probably need the money. I need money to pay for my studio time. I need money for this.
Right.
I want to be out there.
I ain't had a hit in a while.
She didn't think the backlash was going to be as bad. But
crazy.
Yeah. But that kind of
you
shit.
thought wrong.
You have to weigh the pros and cons of it.
Yeah. Stomach going crazy.
Bar.
Looks empty.
I have some in my bag.
Oh.
I don't know if you like those bars.
No, I had almond butter that one time. I didn't like it. Was that what it was?
No, this is different. You might actually like
What's the stuff that's not peanut butter, but
almond butter?
Is that almond butter? Okay, yeah. So I had it, and
but
I was like,
like these bars are low in sugar and carbs.
So it's probably nasty.
No. You can try.
But I don't like almond butter.
But I think you might like this. Try it and see if you like it. It might actually be
almond butter chocolate. I'm gonna waste it.
That's alright. Try it. You gotta try. It's better than buying a box and saying,
I wouldn't ever do that. Actually, I did buy a box of something. It wasn't almond butter or anything. It was like a protein dark chocolate peanut butter.
If you like it, you'll be like, okay, I tried this. And you go to the store.
mean, it's not nasty.
No, it's just kind of.
I'd eat the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's what she said. I mean, yeah, it's not nasty. I'd eat it. Sorry. I mean, it's not bad. It tastes regular.
Yeah.
There's no like distinct crazy taste. I saw some like listeners' Facebook page talking about in Grandin Village, people was looking into people's cars at night because the Facebook status was like, "Oh, it's starting to happen again. Attention, all people in Grandin Village."
Oh, I saw it for Northwest.
People looking in people's cars again. It's that time of year or something.
One of our friends posted that they were checking her doors, and she has cameras on her house, so you can see the two guys going to both cars, her cars,
in the driveway.
The handles and then walking around. And it was like 3.
Oh, jiggling the handles. Sorry, I thought maybe they were just yanking on their own peckers.
Yeah, they were doing that too. They were just like they were checking the doors. You can see that they were like it was like 3:50 in the morning.
It's one of those guys that's in love with cars.
Yeah.
Stand by. Stand by. Yeah, I'll never live it down. I'll never get over it. I was just telling someone the story in the kitchen. It's made me mad again already. Mad and sad all at the same time.
Why'd you do that to yourself? Say, I don't want to talk about it. But you got to talk about it here because we can even know.
It's coming.
What's going on?
8:45.
Google.
It's your almost moment.
Almost.
Good morning, Google gamers. Oh my goodness, look at this. The Mornin Thang is all in the same room at the same time. Wow.
Oh, it's been a while, but here we all are.
Hey, Freddy Mac, how was your honeymoon?
Oh, amazing. Great.
Was there a lot of,
What?
No, I'm celibate.
What? I was talking about meals involving fresh seafood since you were by the ocean. Jeez, you people are awful.
Nasty.
Yeah, we are.
Hey, Zach, how was your vacation?
Yeah,
Just kidding. Nobody cares about your old man family vacation rants. And diary. Let's start game. Lucky jerks.
Fine, whatever. 774-9236. 800-468-9236. You team up with Monica or Freddie Mac, and the winner today will get a family 4-pack of tickets to Splash Valley Water Park. Freddie Mac's got the latest Splash Party starring K92 this Friday from 6 to 9. But you can use these whenever you want. 774-9236. 800-468-9236. Google game next.
K92, hello. Yeah, what's your name? Hey, Brittany, be sure to have your radio turned off, okay? Okay, hold 1 sec. K92, hello. Hey, what's your name? Hey, Jennifer, be sure to have your radio turned off. We're going to talk to you here in just a minute, okay? Okay, 1 sec.
Let you down. Let you down. Oh, you know what I mean, Josh. Hey, Leah. Hey, Rob. Hi, Cindy. McKinley says, who's the strongest Avenger? Is it Hulk? Is Hulk? I don't know.
Hulk is like, you could bomb him and he's just like, oh, Hulk. You know, he is pretty strong.
A class all by himself.
Yes.
Can't kill Deadpool, though. So does that make him stronger because you can't kill him?
I don't think so. Because I think, what, if you, I mean, I don't want to be gory, but if you like chop him up in little pieces, he's pretty much, you know, can't piece back together. He's alive, but he's pretty much destroyed.
You want wings?
No, somebody else on Snapchat. Scott who? Kaden? No, I ain't seen.
He posted, it was like a snap. He's like 50 wings, 2 pitchers of beer.
Monica sees all. It just popped up.
Recording girl talking in the lobby. Oh, he's in Monica. That does sound good, though. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I saw somebody else from yesterday. It was like video of their wings on their plate. Looked like smoky bones or something. It made me want wings. That sounds like a good lunch. What's that place? All Sports. Because they make them perfect. Like they crispy.
Stand by. Predicting the popular searches on
Google.
the Google computer. Good morning, Brittany. Hi, Brittany.
Good morning.
Brittany, who would you like to team up with this morning? Monica or Freddie Mac in the Google game? Brittany.
Monica.
Okay. Monica did win earlier in the lightning bolt. Fred, you had the window was open for you, and you failed miserably.
It was.
You lost by 1, which feels like 1 million every time you lose by 1. That means, Jennifer, you're stuck with Fred.
That's fun.
Okay.
She likes it.
Well, she knows it's that or nothing.
So. Sometimes you're in a rut, you come out of it.
Well,
you know
that is true.
You lose them, I mean, you can't lose them all, right? You can't win them all.
Since you've returned from your honeymoon, you have never won any game on K92.
I'm 0 for 1.
All one of them, that's right. The Google game, it's 3 rounds. You're trying to predict the popular searches, real live Google searches, stuff people does, and it fills in the blanks for you. You have 100 Mornin Thang bonus points with which to wager. Number 1 answer gets you double your wager. Anything else in the top answer, single your wager. 3 rounds. Round 1, now predict the popular searches on...
Are you allowed to drink?
Are you allowed to drink?
Are you allowed to drink?
What do people want to know?
Are you allowed?
You can watch this go down as well if you like the video version of the K92 Mornin Thang. You go behind the scenes. We continue the conversations when the songs are playing, all that stuff. It is live on our Facebook page, our YouTube channel, and our Twitch channel.
I'm locked.
All at the same time, so you pick whichever one you want.
Locked.
All right. Are you allowed to drink?
Are you allowed to drink?
Monica.
Moonshine.
Moonshine.
15.
15 points on Moonshine. Fred.
Moonshine. 10 points.
All right. 10 points.
Thinking the same thing.
On Moonshine.
Used to hear that it was illegal. That's a rumor, right?
Well, Moonshine was illegal.
Yeah.
And then it depends on, I mean, if you're getting it from some dude in Franklin County who makes it on his own, that's still illegal.
Yeah.
You need to be licensed.
Are you allowed to drink in public?
Aha.
In Louisiana.
Yeah, it depends where you are.
Are you allowed to drink on a boat?
Okay.
Are you allowed to drink on Twitch?
I don't know. Maybe you're not allowed to drink on Twitch or something.
Wow.
Looking for Moonshine.
Are you allowed to drink with your parents?
See, kids are asking these questions. Twitch, your parents, when you're 17. No points for either of you. Still close. 90 for you, Fred. 85 for you, Monica. Round 2 of the Google game.
Can you eat old?
You eat old what? What's somebody worried about?
Can you eat old?
I'll tell you my almost story in a minute.
Locked.
Could have been life-changing. That's what one listener told me when I told him this happened, or didn't happen, or almost happened.
Locked.
Can you eat old?
Can you eat old?
And I'm also going to tell this story next and then never tell it again. Ever.
Ever?
You can't make me. Even if you ask, I won't tell it. Everybody ready?
Ready.
Fred?
Can you eat old cheese? 20 points.
Ooh, 20 points on cheese.
Yeah.
It's Monica.
Cheese.
I was thinking seafood, but I also have cheese, 20 points.
Look at that.
Oh.
Y'all are
How about that?
lock in step with each other today, but are you in step with the answers?
Can you eat old Eggs?
Eggs.
Eat them old eggs.
Eggs is one that you're allowed to go well beyond
Like a month,
the date on the site. It is. It's like a month on that one.
Mm-hmm.
I did it yesterday.
Can you eat old celery?
Why?
Why do it? It's like 2 cents.
As soon as this limp, walk away.
Can you eat old potatoes?
That's another one. It's like 3 cents.
Yeah.
No.
Can you eat old chocolate?
No points again
no.
for either of you. But you're still close. 70 Fred, 65 Monica. Third and final round on
Vacation. Vacation.
What are people asking about vacation?
Vacation.
Vacation.
There's another 90s reboot coming we'll talk about in the trending. I'm actually excited about this one. It's a kid's show, so I can watch it with my kids. They'll actually watch it, and I'll be okay with it.
Vacation.
But before that, the Tales of Despair. The tortured life of Zach Jackson.
I want to change. All right, I'm locked.
Vacation.
It's a wrap. Monica, go.
Oh, wait.
Vacation destinations, 64 points.
Okay. 64 points on destinations.
Okay.
Fred!
Vacation ideas.
That's what I was. Oh, crap.
How much did you wager?
You okay over there?
Because I was getting ready to put that down. I've lost. I'm upset.
I wagered 60 points of my 70. Yeah.
All right. 60 points. Here we go.
Vacation. Movie.
Vacation movie.
Okay.
Vacation.
Oh, you know what? Sorry, I forgot the top answer. My bad. Top answer.
Vacation. Rentals.
Vacation rentals.
That's what I was thinking.
Nope. Okay, now we get into the rest of them.
Vacation. Movie.
There they are.
Vacation. Packages.
There's one left. And one of you has this answer. So whoever's answer it is, Monica's destinations. Fred.
Ideas.
Yeah. Whose is it?
Go ahead.
That person wins.
Vacation. Ideas.
I know.
What up? Yeah, we back. I don't stay down forever. Nah, not forever.
Just like an hour and a half. That's all it was.
Just a little bit. You know? Congrats, Jennifer.
Sorry, Monica.
Yeah,
Congrats to Jennifer as well. And I do believe the sadness is, had you gone with ideas, you would have won based on your wager, because Fred would not have wagered enough. But he don't care, because he is the victor right there. Jennifer gets that family 4-pack of tickets to Splash Valley Water Park. Freddie Mac will be there in his victorious glory this Friday night, 6 to 9, for our Splash Party. We got tickets all this week here on The Thang. Next, I will wallow. And then I'm never telling this story again, because it hurts too much, and the wound will never heal. It will never heal.
There's no possibility of redemption.
Well, you know what they say, Fred? Time heals all wounds, except for the one I'm about to tell you about next. That's it.
That's the quote.
It is. That's the exact quote. It's on the back of the fortune cookie, on the other side where the numbers are.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the rest of it. I'll explain next.
Hello, let me get your name one more time. Hey. So you went with us before, right?
In your figure.
Okay. You said last name is. Okay. Oh, 1 second.
Long. No. You don't.
Let me get your address.
Was it? I knew it was close. I wasn't sure. Math nerd. You right, though. Oh, that would have been fun.
Destination ideas. That'd have been vacation destination ideas.
What about it?
If that was one of the answers, and she had destinations and I had ideas,
I'd have to accept both of them.
yeah.
That's what I would do.
All right, so we can get your Splash Valley tickets now. I'll see if you like.
That's Monica's.
And you said 1533, right?
Monica's one of those people that let her phone ring instead of like silencing it. I was saying you were one of those people that let your phone just ring without silencing it.
Oh, well, I was getting her stuff. I was looking at that too.
Yeah, whatever.
Getting her info.
So exactly what I said is true.
Wabba-dabba-doo-ba-doo. Boom. have sleep number. You got your new copy.
Sleep.
Help me. Smell me. Me, me, meow. Me, me, meow. I threw it in your pile there. I gave you each a meta spa. I gave you a sleep number also. No. Actually, no. It's not like you really need it because you never read the tag, and the tag's the only thing that changes. Scoochie. To be young and among and a bung bung boy in a New York City. Okay. Alright, let me delete this. You'll have to excuse me because we have 247 extra songs today.
All kinds of songs. I don't think I ever showed you my snap. I was serenaded.
Bob's out again today.
He's not back till tomorrow. That was always. That's what it was. Has always been listed as. I think so. I mean, when I saw him the other day, he said he was back on Wednesday. I saw him in Philly on Saturday.
Oh, yeah. 'Cause I guess usually he comes back on Tuesday, but since he was traveling yesterday.
And his thing did say Bob out on the website,
I mean, usually
2717, which means tomorrow.
That's right. Actually, yeah, you're right. It's always he always.
Yeah,
takes
I
off
think
on
this is
Monday.
actually he always.
Yeah, Kevin said he forgot. Or he thought it was wrong.
Did I ever show you the video? Of my being serenaded. Did you watch that snap? This guy.
What's that?
Oh. And
What is it?
the guy was playing snacks
Oh,
for me.
yeah. Who was that? And what was that for?
Stand by. Hello. Hello.
I'm tracking to noon, and NKT is like noon to 6, noon to 7.
Can't get Taylor to start at like 5.
KT.
I know, but why can't Taylor just start at 5?
I don't know. That's another step because Tony would have to merge the law. I guess which only takes 2 seconds, but I don't know. Give Taylor more airtime.
He's very busy.
That would be a good thing.
Everybody's too busy. Too busy for everything.
I don't know. That is a good idea.
Hi, Steffi.
Hi, Amber.
Is 5 o'clock a big hour too?
I don't know. Well, I mean, anyways, hang on.
I'm with you.
K92 Mornin Thang, Monica, Zach, Freddy Mac. There's a 90s reboot coming that you might be excited about. This one I think I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
In the meantime, we'll just live in my tales of despair.
Oh.
As I took the family to Fenway Park, home of the Boston Red Sox. Indisputably, the most beautiful and glorious baseball stadium in all the land.
Oh, is it?
There might be another stadium that, you like because it's your team in it. But when it comes to history and just there is no arguing. It's number one.
Okay.
Baltimore Orioles Stadium is number 2. And then you can argue from there after that.
Yeah.
But that's how it works. So I was there, took the kids for their very first trip to Fenway Park. We decided they were finally old enough. And there we are, enjoying the game in lovely seats. Fred, you probably saw the picture on Instagram.
Yeah, you're in some coveted seats there.
We were. This was in this pavilion level thing. You get these bar top seats. They're very nice. And we are sitting in our seats, and we are enjoying the game. We even have extra space behind us because there's a little bit of a wall before the level behind us is up behind where we are.
Yeah.
My wife is taking a picture and showing me, oh, yeah, look here, look at this, look at that. All of a sudden, I hear a noise. The crowd is, everyone's making noises all at the same time. And they're making the noise of, the ball is coming this way.
Yeah.
And I look up, and I see the ball. It is coming directly at my son's head. 2 seats away from me. I lean over, and I missed the ball by 1 inch. I missed it.
You missed the ball, Zach?
Did it touch your fingertips?
The breeze did. From the
pretty
ball?
much. The breeze did.
So what happened to the ball?
Someone else got it.
Bounced on the concrete, bounced up to the guy behind us, and landed right in his lap.
Oh, it hit hard and bounced up and back.
So you're telling me you heard the crack, the boom, and you know that it's...
But I wasn't intent, and I am big on, you got to pay attention to the game.
Yes.
You can't be dealing with distractions, especially if you're sitting anywhere where there's potential, and we were in a potential zone.
You can get hurt or something.
Attention.
Yeah.
I had even thought to myself... Stupid brain, I didn't even listen to myself. Because the way we ended up sitting, just the way we walked into these seats, it was me, then to my left, my wife, then my son, then my daughter. And I thought to myself, as a responsible parent, I probably shouldn't have both of my kids just next to each other. I should maybe be as a buffer. So I would have moved to the exact seat where this ball did land. Had I done that, which I did not.
Zach, that is hurtful.
So I hear this noise, and I look up. And since I didn't get the initial reaction of right off the bat, because I would have immediately seen it and I could have gotten the problem being in these bar top seats, they're attached to the ground like at a bar.
Yeah.
But they're also very close to each other. So it's really not that easy to kind of get up and get out of them. So I did not have enough time to get up and get out of the seat to get to where this ball was because I looked up, ball here, coming now at me. So I had to try to lean over to the seat to sort of push my son with one hand to get him out of the way so it doesn't clock him on top of the head. And then reach with my other hand. And as I reach and I'm on these bar seats, I'm also sort of falling because I'm reaching down, trying to get it, and I'm not in a seat, and I'm kind of leaning forward. So I lean down to the ground, and I'm trying to get it as it hits, and it whizzes by my fingertips, and it hits on the concrete and bounces up into the air and lands in that guy's lap.
Wow. An act of desperation.
This is a sad story.
It is a sad story. And you know what, Monica? It gets sadder because what hurts even more is the fact that I didn't catch the ball, but because it hit that concrete and bounced up, and I was in somewhat of a falling motion, most everybody around us thought I had injured myself, which I had not.
So people were like, oh my God, someone save that
man. And my wife is like,
you were hurt.
Are you okay? Are you okay? I'm like, I'm fine. And she's convinced I'm doing the guy thing of I've broken my leg, but I'm not saying anything. I was fine. And then the usher comes over and she says, are you okay? I'm like, get the hell away from me!
Yeah, you're upset.
So you're on top of everything.
I'm not okay, but all mental, nothing physical.
But you're probably crying because you missed the ball.
God,
so they're thinking you're crying because you
my
hurt a muscle.
My father is 70 years old, and he has spoken my entire life. I remember from 6 years old, he has spoken about all he wants is to get a baseball at a Red Sox game. And we've never gotten one. And this would have been that time.
That close.
I guess
and
now
the guy behind you.
You've been fantasizing about it your whole life, right? Your dad said, if we ever get a ball, that'd be great. So would you have given him the ball?
Yep.
Or would you have kept it?
No, the kids probably would have wanted it, but I would have ceremoniously given it to him, and he would have given it to the children.
Would have stayed in the family.
It was their first game. It would have been remember the first game when you went and Dad caught the foul ball that you fought over on the way home. Like it would have been this. It's not. That is the almost story.
I mean, it's slightly almost as cool as that story. My dad almost caught the.
It's not cool.
He felt the wind from the ball.
It's heartbreaking. It's very upsetting.
It's the story they'll never tell because we're never telling it again. This is the only time you will ever hear this story except for tomorrow's early morning replay.
It's like
but
a
outside
Tyler
of
Perry
that.
movie.
Oh,
it's on sadness.
I'm white Tyler Perry movie.
You are.
This is the white version of a Tyler Perry
precious.
movie.
Well,
Dad misses foul ball at Red Sox game. I'm precious.
You're precious.
Her life was a little worse than this.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. But oh my God,
that's tiny devastation. Yeah,
tiny.
Oh, set to what? What? Thanks, Monica.
Monica's like crapping all over it.
I know.
I felt bad for you, but
I told nobody's helping because I told the listener on Facebook on a message. They sent me a message and they saw the picture and talked about the game. So I told him, and she said, "Oh my God, that would have been life changing."
Yeah.
Not helping. Not helping.
That adds to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Probably won't ever happen again.
Maybe you can go to Salem Red Sox. You can catch a foul ball there. It's a baseball.
It is, but it's not. It's not.
It's
the
not
same.
Fenway Park.
You catch a baseball in my own T-ball game, but it's
not the same.
No.
Oh.
Man, that's painful. That hurts.
Even if I catch one, I'm not sure I'm over this.
Right. If you catch one somewhere else at some other game,
it's got to be at Fenway. Nothing else matters. Doesn't matter.
Well, let's go back to Fenway. That's that's like around the corner, right?
Lee on Facebook says, "Nice try, Fred."
I'm trying to help you.
You're trying. You're trying. Please stop.
I'm reaching out to help Zach just as he was reaching towards that ball.
You know what you're doing?
I can see it.
You're like all those people. You're asking me if I'm okay.
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
I'm not okay. Don't ask.
Okay?
Don't ask.
Well, we are incident free on the roads. If you see anything, please pull over and text it safely to the number 52353. Some sun and clouds today. Thunderstorms moving in this afternoon, and then tonight mostly clear. Getting to 86 today, 76 at K92. That's your K92 traffic now.
If anybody needs me, I'm going to go drink poison. I'll see you in a little while. Go curl up in my sleep number bed.
So you have a sleep number.
I do. I will admit, I mean, all kidding aside, it is, and this is the truth. This is not because we're sitting here talking about sleep number, Monica, but there is something about coming back to your own bed after a vacation.
Feels good.
Especially when it's a sleep number bed. And you realize how inferior most every other mattress is that you're forced to sleep on.
I know. A hotel mattress or blow up an air mattress that you probably were sleeping on.
Well, I was at my dad's house, and he's got nice mattresses. He actually, my dad does own a sleep number.
Okay,
and
cool.
He owns one of the original sleep number beds. It used to have a different name. I forget what it is, but he still has that bed.
Yeah.
But it's in the kids' room, so the kids get to sleep. They get a sleep number bed.
It's a nice mattress, and it lasts that long. It's also one that's ideal for couples because you can adjust it. If my husband wants to be, on a 50, he can make it a 50. He can make the bed firmer or softer according to what he wants.
What's your sleep number?
I'm a 40.
Yeah, mine's set to loser. There's an L. You just put it on there. 70's actually my number, but you can change it whenever you want. And my sleep IQ score last night, we're not going to talk about it because I went to bed late.
Okay.
Because it was my first day back from vacation. So
I
got an F. I got to go to summer school on that one. But you do know, you can see and you know why. And of course, it's because I didn't get enough sleep. But if you go in now, you can save $200 to $600 on select Sleep Number 360 smart beds. These are the beds that will change your sleep number in the middle of the night because it knows when you need more support or less support or whatever it is. See the latest smart beds, even more comfortably priced from $999. So under $1,000 for these high-tech beds. Totally worth checking into it. Find your nearest Sleep Number store, sleepnumber.com, or I'll save you the effort. It's Wards Road in Lynchburg. It's the district of the Valley View Mall, and you go in there and you say, Queen Monica and Loser Zach from the Morning Thang sent me. It's just that simple.
Aww.
Yeah.
I thought you were sitting on the monster seats. There.
No, the monster seats are they're in left field. This is about these are similar style seats. We were on the third base side. And the monster seats are all these same bar top seats, so they're kind of like that.
Because those are like super hard, impossible to get, basically, right?
Yeah, I mean the tickets we got were my dad's got a buddy that gets seats for everything.
Oh, you wanted okay. Now I'm seeing.
looking at.
He's a project manager for a very large commercial construction company. This guy who's my dad's golfing buddy.
Oh,
and
cool.
so they were there too. They just were on the other side because we had 4 seats, and then they had 2 on the first base side. But they're season tickets, so it's like they're like $10,000 a ticket.
Yeah. So on this picture, the green monster
to the left,
to your
correct?
Left. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I looked at it completely wrong the first time.
Yeah. I mean, that was right where I was sitting. I mean, I was centered up on the skyline too, which was
pitcher's mound is like straight ahead. That's dope.
Yeah.
That was a bad foul ball too. It was like way up high and back.
It was a lefty, so he kind of sliced it off. Perfect for you. And it was a looping, easy. Had I seen it come off the bat, I could have stood there and caught it in my back pocket if I wanted to, because there was no one around me, because it was just my own kids, and then the aisle ended, so there was no one else coming in to where I was, and there's no one behind me and no one in front of me, because no one could reach where I was, because the bar seats here. I could have sat there and just been like, whoop, spun around, tried to catch it behind my back. I mean, I could have done anything, but I couldn't stand up in time to get to it.
It happened so fast. Like
Sucked.
Lightning.
I looked up and it was right there. I was like, oh, crap. It's right here. It is right here. Yeah. And had I seen it come off the bat, it would have been different.
Too busy taking this picture.
No. I know. I'm just like,
what were you doing?
Huh?
What you said you were doing?
Jessica had taken a picture and she was like showing me the picture. And so she wasn't even in her seat. Like she had just taken a picture. So I wasn't like, let me take a picture of all you guys. So I was looking this way and going back, but I hadn't looked right down to the field yet.
Yeah.
There you are.
Yep. Tough break, kid.
Suck balls.
Yeah, I didn't get to go to a game. I think they were away the weekend I went up there. But I did like the next best thing, I guess, which was a tour.
The tour is cool. Yeah, I've been on the tour.
Really cool. Do a chest. Tour guy was funny.
Yeah, nice try, Leah. It landed behind his seat. But I mean, everyone else was oblivious. And Jessica was also kind of in the way because she wasn't in her seat, so she was sort of like right by where the ball was going to land. So she was just.
You would have to knock her out of the way.
Yeah.
If you wanted to be if you had enough time to even think that far ahead.
If I had enough time, I would just be like, move. Here it comes. You know? But had I just sat, and I knew it too, I'm like, I shouldn't sit with the kids 2 seats away from me. I should have one of them on either side of me.
Both sides of
so I can keep an eye on both of them. And I didn't, and of course, you don't pay it. Your brain, jerk brain, goes, no, man, you're fine. You don't need to, don't move. You're good right here. Hey, Sarah.
What up?
Not Siri. Not talking to you. Go away. Cancel.
You seen that? What is that?
Oh no, what was that?
I was gonna say about what's her name was on Wild 'N Out.
Oh, Zoe Banks.
Yeah, exactly. I can't even think of her name.
Yes, it was a stupid seating setup. You're right. You know where Series of Pain is, when I said Sarah.
I'm like, exactly. I was like, she's one that she's famous, and I don't understand.
She's like famous for trolling, really.
Yeah, but I said she does have talent, and she is smart. But she uses her smart and talent for evil. That's what she does. Like, she's very smart, and she can sing, dance, but she's just mean. Just like everyone. When she went after Cardi B.
Yeah. Right. Today's Tuesday.
So, clothes in China. Did they say made in China?
What?
You get clothes in China? What did they say made in China?
Oh, I don't know. So it's like a joke?
Yeah, like they were like asking a question.
So like, yeah. So like in China, like the
Your
highest questions you ask. Made here. That's funny. I don't know. If it's only like factory stuff.
Yeah, they say are made right around the corner.
If you buy like a little flea market, does it say made in China? Probably not.
No.
I don't think so. That's interesting though.
No, but I would create like
Stand by.
Troll.
Just remember, time heals all wounds except for the story I just told.
Yeah.
Time will not heal that one. Text 52353. This is too painful to listen to. It's just heartbreaking.
Yeah, I mean, at least you got to experience. You went to a game with the kids.
Shut up. I've been to plenty of games.
It's awesome.
Wait, what did the kids say? What was your wife like after you missed?
She knew that I was very upset about it. And the kids, of course, they've never been to a game before. And they said, well, maybe you'll get the next one when we get the next one.
See?
Like, they will never get the next one.
Did you say that to the kids?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh.
I said, that's probably not going to happen. There will never be another one. Text 52353. If only you had your glove. You're right.
The glove, the glove that someone stole or whatever.
Well, I got a new one, but
just a glove.
If only I was a grown man that had no shame and walked around like a dork with a glove on at a baseball game.
You told the dork.
There's nothing wrong with carrying your glove because in cases like this people catch balls.
We may never hear Zach have a good sleep IQ technology score again in his life. He should be monitored.
Yeah. We're worried about you.
Well,
he's in pain over here.
It's all right. It's better to have loved and lost than it's not. It's not.
That
You know what?
There's a quote.
Everybody who says that is someone who didn't just get dumped. Better to have loved than lost. No, it isn't.
That person's in love. They've been married 50 years. Whatever.
You know who that person is in this story? The usher. The usher who comes over and says, "Are you okay, sir?" No, I'm not.
He sees this thing happen all the time.
Anger
But
Diary
he's been there, done that.
on the way. The long road trip. You can go behind the scenes, watch it on YouTube if you want. We are broadcasting live video of the show. It's however you want to consume it. It's simulcast now. So YouTube channel, Twitch channel, and the K92 Mornin Thang Facebook page. They're all there for you. Trending next. Netflix had a very bad day yesterday.
Oh.
I don't know about this.
There's a reason behind it, too. So we'll
Okay.
get into that. Could this be the downward spiral for Netflix?
Oh.
Also, on the good side, Stranger Things trailer came out yesterday.
Yes. Oh my gosh, Rachel Ray has color on.
Rachel Ray.
She's not as bland as y'all make her
She usually
seem.
wears black, which I'm fine with. Usually it's not.
That's what she's going to do. She's going to stop having a fun show, and it's only going to be really strong and controversial topics, and she's going to call her show Rachel Ray. She's done. We're going to get racial around here. No more Rachel.
Rachel Ray. Rachel Ray.
Oh, he puts on too hard with that accent sometimes. It's annoying. Drake. With that island accent.
Oh, I didn't pay attention to it.
It's like, yeah, with new things. Like, he just does it too much.
You're from Canada. Stop.
Yeah. And there's a lot of, like, people with, like, well, I guess it would be more French than anything, right?
How old is
Accent.
Drake?
It's like 30, 31.
I would guess like 30.
32.
Hey Siri, how old is Drake?
Does that accent too much? I don't know. But Canada is like a lot of Frenchmen there, right? Not like Caribbean.
Not Caribbean. French. Celine Dion's
Jamaican.
accent.
No, he's just putting on, but you know how celebrities put on an accent just because.
Right. It's just he does it too much. Like if you say tings here and there randomly or whatever, you know, some random word like that. But he just, yeah, my man, me. Like,
To me, now, and I don't
annoying.
care. I think both of these things are perfectly fine. But how is that any different in the cultural misappropriation outrage of someone who has like a white person with dreads? Like to me, talking like that all the time on purpose is no different. And again, I think both of them are fine.
Yeah.
No one's doing it disrespectful. We should be mad at Shaggy. He should
Why
be.
do you keep
stoned.
saying like he has a fake accent? He's born in Jamaica.
He's like, hey, what's up?
I'll
Who,
never
Shaggy?
forget that. She said his accent was fake. Yeah, he was born in Jamaica.
Hey, what's going on,
He's
man?
like Jamaican.
What up, Sting? What you cooking at your house?
Hey
What's going
Siri,
on?
where was Shaggy born?
He's like, oh, but I go up.
He's Jamaican. All right.
But his accent, he's been here. He's been over here.
So
Hey, what's
he has
Yeah,
to
but
throw
he
his
was born
heritage
in
away.
like wherever. What is it? The Jamaican part of New York too. That's like where he was like raised or whatever.
I could say, well, my ancestors from Africa, so I'll just pick up.
Which ancestors though? That depends on.
Yeah, but you weren't born there.
Parents, right? If his parents had that
Hey.
heavy accent.
When you go back to see your family for a couple of days, you do have a little bit of mushmouth body camp with you.
It's a little country.
Was your accent like really country before moving to Roanoke?
A little more. It's a little more boom hour from King of Queens. That it's a little bit of that. It is. That's body camp. It's a little more mushmouth. It's just a little. It's a little more relaxed in your enunciation.
What is
what
it
it is.
like?
That's what I mean by it.
Fast talking.
People on here that are from Body Camp or Bedford County know there's a Bedford County
yeah, man,
accent.
you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna, we're gonna hang out. We're gonna do a little country.
Can
We're
you
gonna
like?
hang out on.
And that was like every.
Zach,
Yeah.
Can you like do the accent? Like say a real sentence with like the body camp accent, whatever.
It's like it's more of old stuff. Like, hey, so I'm gonna go by the store over here. You know,
It's like
more,
I'll see. Let me
mushmouth.
see if
That's
I
what
can
okay.
find a clip of Purnell in here because I think we
not
have
everyone's-
some. But he has.
Not
That's.
like-
I
not
mean,
very-
like
his
everybody-
real deep.
if you are a cord cutter, price went up on just about everything last week. I don't know if you noticed that, but pretty much every
mine did.
Sling $5, DirecTV went up $5. Any of those services, the DirecTV Now, that one.
Okay, yeah.
They all, every single one of them, AT&T has theirs, and they all went up $5. And really, that's where this is going to go now. Because we also, we're going to cut the cord to save money. So fine, then they'll all just start raising the price of that. That's
What are you going to do?
You're going to start spilling back to $100 a month, and then the internet's going to jack your price because you don't have their bundle anymore.
Either way
and-
you go, right?
Yeah. So people were talking about that. Some people were mad because they claimed DirecTV Now had promised them $35 a month forever.
Yeah.
But nobody has proof of that. They say, you promised forever, but
They saw it in a commercial.
Something, I don't
You
know.
don't have it on your contract. You can't really say, "Hey, you said this, and here's
Yeah.
my proof."
But it is. I mean, it's what's going to happen is the price will start going back up, and then after a while, some other alternative is what you're going to have to. You have to cut the cord from cord cutting. We'll plug back in, is what it is.
Plug in. Yeah.
We're going to replug
Because you're going to get tired of doing that game. Well, I'm going to cancel then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you have DirecTV or some
my
cable
God, all
service,
that-
or
They're
whatever.
gonna get you either way.
The back and forth every
They'll
year,
get
it
you
gets
either way.
tiring. You don't want it.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
you're
what-
going to pay.
what
You're
you
going to
gonna
pay.
do?
You always appreciate the argument of all these different ones that are in competition with each other, and it doesn't matter where one will say, oh, well, we don't charge you for your equipment. But then the next person, they charge for HD instead. And the other one, well, we don't. It all comes out. It's all the same.
You're going to pay for it regardless.
Exactly.
Number 2.
Reboots are all the rage, 90s stuff. There is one that's coming back. Let's see if Freddie Mac, I think he will.
Yeah, I think he knows it.
I'm a 90s kid.
Okay,
Well,
so
you were little.
You know this?
Oh, yeah.
You do? Monica,
Zach,
you know this.
I wasn't allowed to watch.
Of course not.
I wasn't because I forget why. We're gonna have to call my mom on the show one of these days and ask all these questions why I wasn't. But I think this one had something to do with the kids talking and they were doing stuff they weren't supposed to be doing.
Okay.
She didn't want me acting like that.
Kids misbehaving.
Basically.
Kids doing stuff.
With free will. And then Angelica used to talk back to her parents and all of that.
Yeah. Fred's family was not a fan of free will. There is definitely
talking
no
back
doubt about that. No free will whatsoever. That is Rugrats, and they are coming back. 26 episodes and a live-action film, which will be pretty creepy because all those kids are weird looking.
Yeah.
But it's all the same creators and directors and writers and all that stuff.
Voices, too?
I
believe so.
Not so sure.
I
Probably.
get new voices.
Yeah, they can't be new voices because then it just sounds
It's weird,
It's
yeah.
not, with cartoons, you got to have them be the same. I like that one, though, because hopefully my kids will watch it and I can watch it, too. And because I like
It's
Rugrats.
really cool.
So we'll,
There's nothing wrong with Rugrats.
Exactly.
Mom.
Well, yeah. I mean, again, free will.
I'll watch it now, Mom. Ha!
Number 1.
I bet you'll feel a little guilty though while you watch it.
A little bit.
Like it's dirty. Just a little bit.
Like, oh, I'm not supposed to watch this.
Sneaky.
That's how I felt about Goosebumps.
Speaking of cord cutting and stuff like that, Netflix had a bad day yesterday.
What happened?
That was their, they had to make their announcements of their quarterly, here's how many new subscribers we had. And that number was lower than what they had said they thought it was going to be. Their target. So their stock was down 14% yesterday.
Ooh.
And what some people are blaming, and this is where we are going to, get into as Netflix moves forward, they are throwing a lot of money at their own programming, original series, billions and billions of dollars. And what they're saying is, in some cases, we're getting into a quantity over quality situation where there's just a million different shows. None of them stand out. It's hard for any of them to stand out because you don't even know what's good and what
it's
isn't.
A million options too. It's all, like they got to do this thing where you would think, okay, we got to have balance here. Regular shows that people really want to watch from TV that used to be on TV or whatever, and some of our own. But actually now you want to have maybe 75%. What used to be on TV or movies or whatever, and then 25% our own content.
Netflix wants to eventually just have all of it be their own stuff because they don't have to pay anybody for the licensing fees of all those other things. But where HBO gets into this mix is their parent company because they just got bought by, I don't even know who, the AT&T maybe or something else. They're telling HBO, we want you to churn out new stuff like Netflix does all the time. And HBO is saying we've always been a quality over quantity. So they're sort of fighting back with their own bosses.
Yeah, and then it shows in the numbers.
Yeah. They're using this as an example, saying, see?
Look at Netflix over there, struggling.
Stranger Things is coming back, and it looks like it's going to be summer. So maybe this summer or next summer. Probably this summer. I think it's this summer.
Tired of waiting.
The teaser came out yesterday.
Today,
it's just a commercial for a mall.
Today, Hawkins is taking another step into the future with the brand new Starcourt Mall.
It's set in the 80s.
Friends, and of course, teenagers can come together to shop.
So this is that's all it was. There was nothing else to the trailer, but I'm going to guess, spoiler alert, there may be a portal to the bad place there somewhere in this mall. You're going to have to assume.
All right, I'm ready for
I
it.
can't imagine it's
You
that
said next
everything
year?
is okay.
2019.
Okay. So next summer.
Yeah, next summer.
All right.
Starcourt Mall.
So we have another year of me trying to figure out why people like the ranch because I can't figure it out. Anger Diary is next, the long road trip.
Yeah, that ranch is stupid. I don't get it. I'm like, don't. Why do they even put that on the? Like, it made me kind of mad. I'm like, Netflix, you don't know me at all. I've had you long enough. I've had Netflix for years now, and why would that show up in things you may be interested in? No. It's usually, and surprisingly, kind of accurate. Like, a few of those things I've checked out from that things you may be interested in list have been pretty good.
Well, that's the problem with some of that stuff, too, is I think they're getting more and more in the things you might be interested in. They're just trying to push their own stuff.
Yeah.
And so it takes less into consideration what you may actually be interested in.
Oh, my aunt Maya has a sleep number. She said she loved it. She says she.
I'm looking at her on YouTube.
Yeah, she could have met you at the wedding. You met Maya? She's probably over there with my. I don't know if she's at my grandma Hall's table. She was at another table.
I probably did.
Table close to the bar.
Anana una panuna and flangle de grapes. I forgot to Psychic Suzanna, so I have to do this after this song and then get into the anger diary.
She got me really in the. I don't know. You don't like Seinfeld, do you?
No, he's fine. He's fine. I don't have anything against him. It's just.
Yeah, her, Uncle Mike, Uncle Joe, they used to watch Seinfeld all the time. And that's how I got into it. His comedians in cars getting coffee thing, I really like it. I've always did, even when it was just on YouTube.
Yeah, I've never watched it. It's one of those things where I feel like I should.
It's cool. I don't watch every single one because I don't really care about all
I think you gotta pick
those comedians.
some of the people you care about.
But yeah, like I watched Dave Chappelle. I watched Neil Brennan. Chappelle Show co-creator.
Yeah, it's got to be somebody you actually want to hear talk.
I clicked on the Ellen one yesterday, and I was like, nah, back. I don't want to.
You said who, Ellen?
Yeah, he has one with Ellen, which is probably really good. They're usually entertaining, even as people you don't really know. It depends on who you like. But Dave Chappelle, I was like, that's the first one I'm going to. And that was like the second episode.
Yeah, Trigger loves some Seinfeld.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I don't have anything against him. It's just fine.
Cosby Show mom and Fresh Prince mom.
That's Halsey alone on the Morning Thang. Anger Diary about to go off here on the radio. If you would like to talk to the Psychic Suzanna, we will do that on our Facebook Live video feed right now. So start calling 774-9236, 800-468-9236. She'll fix your life if it's broken. I'll give you a heads up of what's about to happen. She did not warn me about my foul ball, though, so thanks for nothing. I'm going to get into that with her.
You know what? It could have been something she said months ago, and we just forgot.
I feel
I don't think you forget that.
I think I'd remember that. Monica's right, so I'm going to call her out for that.
True.
So we're going to do that right now. So if you want to talk to her, start calling 774-9236. You can get that on the Facebook Live feed and the podcast thing, or Anger Diary right now on your radio.
Yeah, a lot of people weren't allowed to watch Angelica or Rugrats. A couple people texted in.
K92, hello?
Yeah, like if we had like
I'm sorry, what's your name again?
Corinne?
Hey, be sure to have your radio turned off, okay? All right, and we will talk to you in just a minute. Hold on a second.
You can start calling her. I'll see if anyone else calls. I did a bad job of teasing it,
K92, hello, what's your name? Hey, Rebecca, be sure to have your radio turned off and make sure that we're not on speaker or Bluetooth, okay? Okay, one sec.
Kazam came out in
Morning.
'96.
Hey, how you doing?
Crap.
Doing well. I'm going to line some calls up for you here. I'm going to put you on hold for just a second, okay? Okay.
Yeah, Pauly Shore couldn't remember how to get all
Cindy,
three
be sure to have your
cameras
radio turned off. We're going to talk to you in just a minute,
on
okay?
the program
Cindy.
side. I forgot to you hit preview to program or preview to whatever.
Preview to live.
You preview to live. I forgot how to get all three cameras, so that's why I just kept it on him.
Oh, okay.
I was like, dang it.
Yeah, you go into
Ben told me, but it wasn't until after.
go to the what is it? The dashboard setting. You got to change the camera.
I had that because I had that in preview, the three camera, but I couldn't get it to go over.
You just couldn't hit
like,
preview
how
to live.
How do I get it? I forgot.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You dodo.
And he just kind of showed up. He walked through the back door with Kid Carter, not through here, so we didn't even know he was coming. He just opened the door.
Surprise!
Hey, good morning.
La la la. Let's do this.
She's psychic to the stars. Psychic Suzanna.
Oh my goodness, grief almighty. It is the Psychic Suzanna. Hello.
Good morning.
Oh,
what a great day to be alive.
Yeah. It's certainly better than being dead, at least as far as we know. Dead could be awesome. Psychic Suzanna is with us. We did not talk to you last week because we were on vacation, and I just need to point out that I went to a Boston Red Sox game at Fenway Park, and I missed a foul ball by 1 inch. So thanks for nothing for giving me a heads up on that, Psychic.
my God, you missed the ball.
I
Maybe
did.
Because you are the ball.
I'm not the ball. The ball's in somebody else's
kind of like
hands.
a baseball.
Thanks.
Well,
You have a head like a volleyball? I don't know.
it's all right. You are the ball.
Susanna, what'd you say there? I'm sorry, what?
You are the ball. They just need the excitement, and the look on your face was incredible.
But what I needed you to do, when we say, hey, a little something nugget for us at the end, and you need to say, Zach, I see balls flying at your face. Like, that's what I need you to say to me.
That would have him on alert for all balls.
Huh? You'd be panicked.
Yeah, I didn't get any of those. I would have remembered these. Let's get Corinne in here. Good morning, Corinne.
Good morning.
All right, Corinne, you're on with Psychic Suzanna, so just say, hi, my name is Corinne. Let her know how old you are, and then she will take it away from there. Go for it, Corinne.
Hi, my name is Corinne. I am 31.
Hello, Corinne. Corinne, are you aware how accustomed you are to having problems?
Yeah.
Yeah, you expect problems. Are you aware of that?
Yeah.
Well, God says yes. So if you expect problems,
you're
going to have problems.
Yeah.
And in all honesty, you have more common sense in your little toe than most people. You are the solution. So stop expecting problems because you're making solutions this year. Look for financial improvement on a steady basis within 2 months. Don't forget our 10%.
Yep.
I want you to know years down the road, you're going to create your own business, and everything you're doing now will lead you into it. There will be a reunion in another's home where there will be clarity with the past through stories. Nothing to believe,
Okay.
but something will give you a heads up to the past and how bogus your thoughts about it was.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Corinne. And Susanna is right. If you expect problems and you prepare for them, they're going to happen all the time. That is the God's honest truth. Let's get Rebecca. Rebecca, are you here? Rebecca?
It's Cindy.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, of course it is, because it says Rebecca right here.
Well, also, I told her twice before.
Cindy!
Cindy, yep.
Hi, Cindy.
Yeah. Hi.
Is as she used to be known, Rebecca, back in the day. Anyway, Cindy, same deal. Just go ahead and I don't. What was your explanation on that, Monica?
Oh, I said Cindy's on too. I said it twice, but you didn't hear me, I guess.
He's thinking about that ball.
Y'all were talking, I guess.
Got a lot of things going on. I have to run the controls and all those things.
Excuses.
Anyway.
Excuses.
Yeah. Rebecca, right there.
I know.
Good morning, not Rebecca, but Cindy. So just say, hi, my name is, you pick whatever name you want, and then just let Susanna know how old you are, and she'll take it away from there. Go for it, Cindy.
Hi, my name is Cindy, and I'm 51.
Well, first of all, I want everyone to know it's not their name that I tune into. I tune into the energy.
Mm-hmm. It's more the voice, yep.
So if you say any name you want, like I almost think of the name Gigolo for our host. I don't know why.
Okay.
But
for me,
anyway, for you, Cindy, you're 51, correct?
Yes.
Are you a teacher?
No.
You're always telling people what to do, how to do it, where to do it, and when. What is it you do for a living?
I'm a nurse.
Ah.
Yeah,
okay.
that's the one.
Yep, there
You're
you go.
Phenomenal. You're loved. You're incredible. And you do it in a nursing pattern. You just don't take care of them. You give them the words that support them. You're very, very well respected at work. There is going to be financial improvement on a steady basis within 5 months. I have you standing by a body of water, a reunion, stories with the past, a great time. Just be aware of that within 40 days. Somebody is going to accuse another friend of something they didn't do, and then they're going to want you to get in the fray. You say, my psychic said to ignore the crap out of you.
Yep.
Health improvements and weight loss ahead for you. Bye-bye.
All right. Very nice. Thank you, Cindy. Appreciate it. Susanna, do you have any words of wisdom or warning for anybody else here on the show?
Well, Gigolo just meant a fun guy.
Yeah.
Not a naughty guy.
All right. Gigolo. It's such a 1970s word.
Zach,
yeah.
I'm going to say a lot of fun by Jax.
By Jax, like the old school kids toy?
Yeah.
Interesting. So now we've gone to the 1870s on this one. Jacks. Does any kid even have jacks anymore?
I don't think so.
I don't know, but doesn't one of y'all kids have marbles?
Yeah, well,
or like one of your kids' friends or something like that.
Yeah, they have marbles.
Yeah.
Yes, let it go. I don't know. Could
Okay.
be a picture of Jack.
I'll be on the watch.
Or it could be a Jack. Like a card.
Okay.
Deck a card.
All right. Or some guy named Jack I got to watch out for.
Yeah.
Something about Jacks.
Jack.
Okay. All right.
Okay. And and if there's more than one Jack in a room, get really nervous.
Okay.
All right, and Monica. I am going to say a lot of fun, a lot of laughter, and a lot of BS told you in another's kitchen.
Okay. So just watch out for that. The BS.
Some house parties, Monica.
Yep. A lot of BS parties.
And Freddie Mac.
Yes, ma'am.
Not
Hey.
Freddie Mac.
Yeah, Freddie Mac.
Yes, Freddie Mac, not Johnny Mac
Freddie.
like you always going.
I am going to tell you that there is going to be a lot of fun and a lot of laughter by Elvis. So that's
By
just
Elvis?
the normal things here.
Okay. By Elvis is
Okay.
what she said.
Hey,
So you might be Freddie Mac now, but when you're Gigolo Johnny Mac in your other life,
I go by
then,
Elvis.
Yeah, you can go hang out with a bunch of Elvises.
What's your name? It's Elvis, baby.
But you know, there's even Elvis on jukeboxes.
Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah.
There's even
Yeah,
jukeboxes.
there's pictures of Elvis all over. What's up with that?
I don't know. He's a cultural icon.
He's alive!
He is.
I don't know.
Really, at this point, I think he's died of natural causes, even if he was alive.
Seriously.
Susanna, it's MediaPsychic.com. MediaPsychic.com. You get one free question. Just go in there. Put K92 in the subject. You go right to the top. We will talk to you next week.
All right. God bless. Bye-bye.
Back at you.
You just your eyebrows like.
You know what it is?
Monica's head going.
This is us viewing party.
His name is
All that
Jack.
Jack.
Yeah, Jack.
Too much Jack going on. And then people start talking about Titanic, and that guy's name is Jack.
Ooh, new Chance the Rapper this week.
Album?
That's what this thing says.
I think he's due.
Complex says, yeah. Because freaking Coloring Book was 2 years ago now. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
I mean, he did the tour last year, so it was like.
Well, I mean, that's a progression.
Seem
Album
like
comes out, then you go on a
6
tour,
months later
and
or whatever
that's
you go.
like a year, and then you need a solid 6 months at least to put together another record. I mean, I think it's a 3-year interval.
Some people do albums while they're on tour.
Yeah, well, guess what? Some of them aren't that good either.
You're right.
Quantity over quality.
Open your
Okay there, friends. Welcome back. We are live all this week, so it's good to have you back. And again, we'll be on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch all the time now, so you can pick whichever one is the most convenient for you. And we'll catch you tomorrow. Bye.